Center of the hitbox is halfway between the middle and the wall.
Okay, so we pull him a little bit south at the start, let's say. Then, if you've got the two south tiles are the ones that are going to explode.
They don't explode at the same time. You actually have, again,
Right,
for that
sounds,
same example.
That seems like it's a lot of remembering to get out of a tile and then remembering to get in another tile and putting a bunch of people all on one side trying to hit the boss. Is the impression I have of that. Is that it could be good for like trying to parse the fight, but it seems like a lot of thinking for hitting the boss for a couple GCDs. Because we can gap close back in right as soon as the lightning goes off anyway. The only pattern where we have to lose uptime is specifically if lightning is first and it's not for very long.
He's the one, or is there other markers?
We can try it later, but I'll get through.
Oh, wait,
if everyone's here, I'll get through the VOD real quick, like just we did for phase 3, and then we'll do the morning session.
Well, I want to read what thing Crowley sent.
What did Crowley sent?
He sent P4s.
Is there other markers with ABCD?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, this thing. Sorry? ABC Cardinal? What?
Yeah, is there other markers besides?
I'll set them up. I'll set them up.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really simple. Okay, so as you know, you start AoE, right? You start AoE followed by Blood Rake. First one's Tether, and then the second one's Nisi, right? And then you get the debuff. Okay, so debuff movement for everyone, literally everyone except Cherry, myself, and Karen. The only two people that the only 5 people that have been moving are the 2 healers, 2 tanks, and Cherry. As for the 2 healers, right? Literally, if you have it and you don't need it, you check left, you check right, and you pass it to left priority, right priority, and if they both, for some reason, they both have it, or they both don't have it, you just stand still. Does that make sense, ISB and Bruno?
No. And what do you do that?
So for Nisi, yes?
Yeah.
Nisi, if you need it, if you need the debuff, yes? You need the debuff. You check left, you check right. If the left person has it, go grab it from the left person. If you check right and the right person has it, you grab it from the right person. If neither of them has it, you just stand still.
So for you specifically, it would be if you need the debuff, you try and grab it from Butts. If you can't grab it from Butts, you try and grab it from Frawley. If you can't grab it from Frawley either, you just sit there and somebody else will give it to you.
Okay. So don't move unless it's left or right.
Correct. Don't move if it's unless it's left or right. Exactly.
Grab
but
the left one
priority.
if you can, right
left
one
priority.
if you can't, or neither if you can't get either.
Makes sense.
And exact same if you need to give it away, give it left or give it right or neither.
Good?
Yeah, got it.
Bruno, you only care for crystal. You check right. If you can give it, you give. If you can take it, you take. If you can't, because crystal already has it or crystal doesn't have it, you just stand still.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I was actually gonna ask it.
Yeah, you are only on the right. Only ISB needs to check left, check right, then stand still. Nisi pass is gonna be that, and then Alva, I need you stand almost at the max melee, almost at the edge of the hitbox. Even if it's tether, I grab it and I pass it to you. Good. So you literally don't move at all. No matter what happens, you don't move.
Okay.
Whether it's Nisi pass or tether, you just don't move. And then if it proves too difficult, then you'll have to move for tether, but that's about it.
Okay.
But for now, you don't move at all. Okay, so tether goes out. Then you have a big AoE. Again, we'll do the pool and I'll explain as we do the pool, but again, we'll just go over everything. Tank Buster is home yanked, right? The first one's home yanked. You have your landscape. Pinex comes up. I'm gonna be using the letters A, B, C, D, so you always make sure you have an idea of which way you're facing. And A, B, C always goes clockwise. So if it's lightning and poison, I'm gonna call out spread around D marker. I'll say spread around D, then you just go to the wall and spread around D. If it's good water and then spread, I'll say knock to D and then or knock to wherever marker and spread, or knock to wherever marker and stack. Okay, but let's say this is spread, right? So this is lightning. I'll say go to D and spread. Okay, and of course we found out the way to spread. This right here in the center on Delta, that's where Crystal will be. Left is Crusader, right is Karen. Correct, you can do that, right? You can. Yeah. Alright, so that this is knockback. Right? Knockback plus stack. So what I'll say, get knockback to delta. Right? Knockback to delta, and then it's cape. For cape, you will only knock back for cape. Right, so if you wanna knock back, ideally you knock back at half of the first word, westerny, easterny, northerny, southerny. But again, you can get knocked back and then knockback immune. That's also fine. But I'll say knockback to whatever marker, and the stack and spread happens way later, so I'm not too concerned about that. Right, get knocked back. And then the stacks are going to be Bruno's group and then Karen's group. With
So like, are we doing close and far again? Is that it?
correct. So the
Okay.
Isabia's group will be at the wall, and Crusader's group will be as close to the
Crusader,
center.
if we're doing it like in this video where they pull it out a little bit, I'm going to be in front of the boss because I'm pulling it out a little bit.
No, you don't have to pull it out. You can stay at the wall.
Okay.
And then we will start at the wall, and then after that, you will turn 90 degrees left or right, and then take a buster there. Right. So presumably nobody moves here. You'll take the buster here or here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after the buster, this one I'll cover you likely.
The stacks go on the healers, right? Not.
Correct. It
How-
goes on healer, and then you can
Okay.
center him when you can. But of course he'll do blood rig, so he's fixed in
Yeah, I was
position.
gonna say one thing that I noticed is I think part of the reason they start pulling him immediately is because he does not center fast at all, and so if we want to get him center before the next mechanic, we should start moving him immediately.
Sure, you can do that then.
Just switch groups with me, Crusader. That's all that matters.
So you're going to the left group.
Yes.
Okay.
So
then can you
that's-
then can you go left facing the safe arena?
Yeah,
I'll go right.
sure.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Bruno's group, right?
Yes.
That's
Okay,
Bruno's
so
group.
so our group is now Bruno, me, Kareen, and Crystal, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll be north, right? North
Yes,
of the
in
boss?
front of the boss.
Okay.
In front of the boss.
Makes sense.
You want to put Crystal behind the boss for positionals?
No, that makes sense. That's the thing. That's why I put Karen on the group. But
I actually don't need to care about positionals
Okay.
for the most part.
It's true. You can just
here,
delay
I
that.
can burst my positionals in one
Yeah.
true north, and then
This
knock
is
that
where
in for the
it's-
next 40 seconds.
okay, that's good. This is going to be the little bit tricky part that we've not done correctly yet. Same clock spots. Not going to change. What I require, probably you'll need to move a little bit, quite a bit actually. So just keep that in mind. What's going to happen here is once everyone's given fake DPS, fake tank, fake healer, I'll call it fake roll. Once you're given your fake roll, it's not shown here because they do it differently. But what's going to happen is you're going to wait for the orb. Once it tethers, the only people that's going to move a lot are going to be Frawley, Frolly, Cherry, and then the 2 healers. Alright, so the 4 range are going to be moving a lot. What's going to happen is Alva, Crystal, all the melees, right? All the fake melees, and in this case, Alva will be a fake melee. You just go counterclockwise. So you meet up with the DPS, right? You meet up. So Alva will be here on the east. And then Frolly, you'll need to be on the beta. Right? So you guys meet up, nonetheless, the same. But Frolly will need to pop the orb in front of beta, at the edge of the marker. And then you guys will go counterclockwise.
What if I get the wrong debuff for that?
What wrong debuff?
Is it
doesn't matter.
beta
It
cardinal?
does not matter. This one doesn't
So
matter,
we
right?
determined that it's okay if each DPS gets 1 healer and 1 tank, regardless of their debuff.
No, but the first one you pop needs to be the correct
No, it
orb.
doesn't. No, it
It,
doesn't.
Does the
it
first one
definitely
have to
does.
be? Doesn't.
The first
It
one has to be
doesn't.
the correct orb. It definitely does.
No, it doesn't.
There was
Because
a
look
case-
at it, right? Look at MR.
What's his
Look
debuff?
at MR. MR debuff is healer, and he's eating the tank orb.
That's true.
It's
Yep.
fine, right? He has the debuff. He just takes extra damage. Now he's gonna go eat the healer debuff. Once he eats the healer debuff, it disappears. Good.
Yeah, I don't even think it's extra damage actually.
Yeah, I think it's just normal damage.
Yeah.
Normal damage because you have the elemental debuff, right? That lets you take
Yeah.
damage. But yeah, you see how low they get, but they do take quite a bit.
They're doing. Oh,
You see it,
Thing.
Frolly? MR, Frolly, this is you basically. You had healer debuff, but you eat the tank orb first, and then you eat the healer orb. Good?
oh, okay. So sure. Yeah, it doesn't matter which order you do it in. That's
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
it doesn't.
Don't get AFK kicked.
Hey there.
Crusader.
Yeah. So basically, how instead of meeting up both at Alpha for the healer, sorry, Frolly, you're not gonna move. Sorry, Alva is gonna move a lot. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Alva, basically you'll be doing what I just told Frolly. You guys wait. You wait in front of the marker, and you let the ball explode, and then you move counterclockwise. And then Frolly, you just stand at the boss edge of hitbox. Just like Emerald Weapon, right? Like Emerald Weapon.
I mean, I can do it.
upgrade.
It's probably better for me, right?
No, but you and Cherry are partners. That's why you can't do it.
So pretty much you're just rotating one bit of slides to the left and
Correct, you
then
meet up
2
with your
for the
tank or
second
healer.
orb.
Right? So you meet up. Sorry, okay. So, for example, in this scenario, so this is not a good perspective for Bruno.
We could go back
So
in
Bruno,
instance and put
you and
markers
I-
on the ground.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That works really good. Can we go in?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so in this case, Bruno, you will be in Delta right here at the edge, and you pop the orb,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll be going to 1. Sorry, you go here to 3, right? So you
To
move, you
3.
move from D to 4, and then you continue moving to 3 after you eat it, and then you wait in front here.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
So I used to be the same thing. You go to 2, and then you go to 1. Just keep going right.
So basically, we wait for the tethers and then we do the movement. Is that it? There's a time to move? Okay, cool.
And then Alva, you will be from here. You go to edge of Charlie, and then you go edge of Delta. Right. So DPS will move left, and then tanks healers move right.
And then me and Frolly go to A and then to E, right?
A and correct. A to B, right? Left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, makes sense.
And just to make sure that it was described, the idea is that the ranged person is grabbing the orb such that it hits the max melee.
Correct.
So
So
the
you
melee
have to
doesn't
wait
have
at
to
the
stop.
edge of the marker. Don't be in the middle. Don't be at the edge, but like outside of it, towards closer to the boss. And once you hit it, you just go right or left, depending on if you're tank or healer, and that'll resolve the mechanic itself. And as you see, if once you move, they're aligned with each other. They're going across, so you don't have to move that much. It requires healing, so Healers, if you can. Same for elemental weapon. If you can swift something, that'd be lovely. Or insta-cast a heal there.
I see the elemental debuff thingy, but once we cleanse the orbs, we need to worry about that or not at all?
No, it disappears.
Crusader, put a HUD layout so you don't get kicked out of
Oh,
instance.
please, thank you. Yeah, so Blood
Is
Rake,
that,
this one
that
did.
doesn't work anymore, right?
It
I don't know.
doesn't.
It does for instance, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should
Or
do
does it
instance,
not
but
work at
not
all?
not
Not
AFK
game.
AFK kick.
So this one does Blood Rake on everyone, and then this is towers. Right, so in this case, DPS gets just go clockwise. Yeah, just go clockwise because the towers are intercards. Everyone just goes clockwise. So if whoever takes the first tether here, will grab the tether later
In this case, DPS.
in the DPS. Yeah.
Can we stop the video and get up to that point? Because I will forget most of this
Sure.
after. Yeah,
Sure.
sorry.
This is a lot. It's morning. I know it's morning and such. Yeah.
That's like the last
Uh,
mechanic as well.
Yeah. This is practically the last mechanic, and then we're clear.
Okay.
But,
Then
I
basically.
mean, can we finish
Really?
discussing that mechanic? Because there's one more part to it, right?
Oh,
yeah.
if that's the
sure,
last
sure.
one, I don't mind
Yeah.
seeing the rest of it. Yeah.
So this one again, this is Blood Rake on everyone, so don't have to worry about it. And then this is basically DPS towers. Just stay in your clock spots. Right?
Is this the last part of that mechanic, or is that a new mechanic?
This is the part of the same mechanic.
The second part.
Yeah. And then this is going to be whoever took the first tower needs to grab the Nisi. So this
Whoever
goes tanks and
doesn't
healers.
take the second tower needs to grab the Nisi. Isn't that?
Whoever took the first tower needs to grab. Or sure,
Whoever,
sure. Yeah.
whoever doesn't take the first
Grab the
tower
second
grabs
tower.
the tethers, and whoever doesn't take the
Yep,
second
yep,
tower
yep.
gets the Nisis.
Correct. There we go. Use the
Is
same
there
rule, right? Use the same rule here.
Is there a situation where there's like 2 sets of DPS towers?
Yeah,
Or like
yeah,
two-
I've
okay.
seen. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever Karen said is probably the better way to put it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mine is just for specifically for this example. But,
Yeah.
Is that the end of the fight, really? After that, it's just.
After that
There's
is
more of the
Repeats
after that's
the
Buster,
elements.
right? Which is
Ah,
home
okay.
ganged, and then you have another same exact one, right? Nothing different, together with Cape, and then it's end of it. That collection, and then you're done.
Can you confirm that if you do cape on the first part, it will be sword or something? Like are they opposite on the beginning and the end of the fight?
I've not checked, but
Assume that's no for the moment.
assume, yes, at the moment,
Yeah.
assume no.
Okay. Yeah.
You knockback immune. You only knockback immune unless you know on your head that you can knockback immune water. I'll only call out knockback immune during cape. You do not knockback immune during water. Good.
Okay.
I have a question.
Go for it.
This has to do with like first nieces or whatever, with the way we're passing. What happens if, let's say, tanks healers need the nieces, right?
Sure. Thanks. Just
And then let's say the nieces spawn like this, right, where it's me, Crusader, Karen, and Lisa.
Can we do clock spots on Charlie real quick? Sorry about that.
There's a scenario. I'm pretty sure it's
So-
only on 2 tanks. And
So
healers
in this
and
scenario,
DPS.
Isabel will check you. Oh, sorry, Isabel, me, and Karen needs it, right?
Yes.
So Isabel will needs it. So she's not gonna move. I'm not gonna move. Crusader's not gonna move. Cherry's gonna come grab it. Sorry, Bruno. Sorry. In this scenario, this is the hardest scenario. Is I'm gonna pass it to Bruno and then grab it from you.
You can't
You
do that.
can't.
I can't grab
can't.
again.
No.
Yeah, you can't.
There's a debuff that prevents you from
Alfred
regrab.
and I worked that out last time.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure
That-
the scenario doesn't happen because it's
Okay.
on. Because I'm pretty sure the initial
that's-
set. Does it really on three tanks and healers and 1
I've seen
DPS?
3-1, if I remember correctly, if my brain's not failing me.
I mean, if it's not possible, and then what happens if it's like this? Right,
Then the
so-
worst case is Bruno grab it from you, but
Yeah, I was
or
about to say.
Bruno would grab it from Frawley, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Or
Yeah,
Frawley
I
would
always
give it
go
or
Alpha
something.
Seth.
But
yeah.
You can just think as in if if no people on your side have the thing that you need, you just rotate clockwise until you see it. If that makes sense. Because me and Chris are at least rotating counter to each other to fulfill the mechanics. So
This was the one thing I was worried about that I can't pass. This one of the I saw.
it's
Can
okay.
I
We can do
suggest that instead of just having a strict rules, you just say healers try and grab it from a close person.
No, then you can set another strict. If this doesn't work, then fuck it, fuck scrap whatever I said this morning, Karen and Cherry. Bruno and ISW, same thing. Check left, check right, top left. That's it. If everyone follows this rule, this even if this happens, you can. Bruno just grabs it from Frawley and ISW grabs from Alpha. Right? That requires healer to move a lot, but it's a strict rule that you can always follow and it will always be right.
Yeah, no,
I don't like this healer moving a lot.
Yeah, I know, but apparently this has to work. No other way.
I mean, there are other ways.
I have a question as well.
Sure.
For the first set of mechanics, if it is wall then stack or knockback then stack, where are the stacks?
Wall, left and right, right? Same as E9S, left and right of the boss.
Just left and right at the wall?
Left and right of the boss, sure.
Of the boss or at the wall?
At the wall of the boss, they're the same thing because you have to be at the wall. Like
No, this is the one. This is the first one.
If it's water, right?
If the first set includes stacks in any way.
Yes, it's the left
We're
right
at the
side
wall,
of the
left and
boss.
right?
Yeah, if the boss is the center of the wall, right? I presume you're not gonna make
Oh,
me
the
go all
boss
the way to
isn't
the
at the
wall.
center of the wall at that point.
Oh, you're talking about the first. Sorry, my
Yes, the
brain's
first
not
set.
working. Correct. Sorry, my brain. Yeah, okay. Bruno, you'll need to move up just like phase 2. Does that make sense? E12S phase 2. You can knock back and you run up.
You can knock back minute.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Don't knock. That's what I'm saying. Don't knock back mid. Don't knock back mid water. Do not knock
Why?
back mid water, because you need it for cape.
The cape knockback is really far.
I mean,
If you
it's,
don't knock
it's E4s knockback.
If you can adjust for it, you can. But if you know that you're ever gonna miss once, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's easier for you to walk up with water than walk up with cape. But I'll leave it up to you to do it. But generally, knockback immune cape, don't knockback immune water.
Also, just for people to know, I was looking at watch earlier. After the water knockback with the lightning at the edge, you have roughly 4 seconds before the mechanic it goes off. There's actually a decent amount of time. And for the one at the wall, you have almost 3 GCDs before you have to worry about stack spread.
Yeah. So Bruno, once you get knocked back, just walk up to the boss on the left and just stack there.
Yeah, just so people know, I'll probably use Expedient for the cape or sword mechanic. So the sprint thingy will help plus the mitigation for the mechanic afterwards.
Yeah.
So
for example, if 1 and 2 are danger and it's knockback stack, we get like
Bruno gets knocked back here to 4 and you just run up to the boss or stack.
yeah, that's
okay.
And then ISW just stay here, right?
Okay. And then if it's like stack lightning, Bruno's group just pre-positions here, right?
Stack lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So wait, pre-position here, and then you run up after lightning.
Okay.
You run up after lightning.
Okay.
Bruno's group will always be at the boss after the first mechanic.
And again, Bruno's group
Whether
is
stacked.
Bruno group in this case would be me.
Do we not want to
me,
pre-position
Karen,
in?
Crystal.
So we're doing it currently. So you said both 1 and 2 are not safe, but I would propose that we do based on only water or lightning corners.
Yeah.
For that,
I think that's
so in this case, let's say 2 is lightning. That means that we should be at 4.
So we can have one group go to D and one group go to C, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But like on the wall, right?
Okay. Yeah. So, Chris, do you understand that?
Sure.
So, I guess
I'm not gonna call out the safe spot. That's for you guys to decide. There's too many things to call out, but
Okay.
I'll simply call out.
But there's only one safe spot, is the way I'm proposing.
That's fine.
So
You wanna
it's just the opposite corner of whatever water or lightning comes out.
So for all
That's
I had,
just
you
where
want to
you go.
dictate which group goes where.
Same left and
Just look at the corner
Left
and left or right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the
So-
boss opposite corner, left and right.
Okay, so in this case, if it's 2 is lightning, group
Then-
1 go to C, and then
Go to group 1, go to D. Group 1 go
Oh.
to D. Group 2 go to C.
oh,
Then
okay.
group 1 will be at the boss, so really if you're like anywhere in that corner, you'll get hit by the stack.
You have to realize if you stand right here, you will get knocked back into the nail, but just be careful of that. You will need to be knocked back a little bit, not to the
Can
vertically.
be if you're.
Yeah,
if
I
you're
think
close enough in the
thinking
center, I believe you could go
thinking
straight.
C or D isn't exactly right because you want to be a little closer to
Correct.
the corner,
If you go
right?
C, you will get knocked into.
So
the
you want to think you're thinking 4, but then left or right of 4. So I'm looking at
Yeah.
4. My group is left. I will be like over here. And the same thing other way. So
Let's give it a
if you're the right
see
group,
how it
you'd be
works,
to the right of 4.
I will still need to practice some callouts. Yeah. And it'll take people to get used to.
Make sure you have food.
I'm getting first AoE by the way, Karen.
Thanks, healers. Grab feathers.
Action healers tethers.
DPS. nuisance.
If you wanna call it out, you can call out that one.
Okay. Watch your debuffs. DPS get Nisus.
No, Crystal, you don't move.
No, you just
Oh, grab from the CPU.
Oh,
Brain,
fuck.
you
And then
just
takes
don't
it-
let these see.
That's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
Tanks and
It will be
healers.
okay.
Grab the
Oh wait,
tethers.
oops,
No,
It'll be
my
okay.
bad.
Crusader, I need you to cover this buster.
Okay.
you're lucky I like it, Ava.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you need as extra meat?
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, he literally covered you. Okay.
Yeah.
Bring back mitigating cover.
Focus up.
Okay, we are going to 1 or 3.
Try to just call out with color. Don't call out numbers. It's really hard to see.
Knock back the lightning. Knock back
And then
the
stack
troops.
after.
My group stays at the wall, right?
I'm gonna try.
Oh,
So yeah, where Alvin and I were you should.
It's D, Delta. And
There's
it's knock
still
back.
missing one.
Immune, knock back immune.
Sorry. Yeah, I was watching. So
And
did,
it's
was
spread.
Did ISW die because she was not in a stack? I didn't see Alva take damage at all.
Yeah, I said move
Solid.
right down the
Yeah.
middle.
Okay, right. Wipe it real quick.
But there were still only 2 other people in the stack.
Correct. So
So
that's
where-
how that's correct. 3 peoples. I wanted to
Is
do a
nominally
3-man
by
stack there.
design.
3 people.
Yeah, there's
3,
3
5
man
stack.
stack.
Okay.
I looked
can I
at
have
the
a double
damage.
second? Sorry.
Sorry, go for it.
So
I-
we could just put the range group right down the middle, and the melee group in the front.
You don't want to go down the
Right
middle. You don't want to go down the
wanna-
middle because
you go down to
take
the
a
nail.
debuff.
I just talked about
Okay.
it. Right.
You don't want to be in the middle, but you can be off to the side, like right
Yeah,
here. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it could be. Yeah. They take 20k about unmitigated. Frolly and Alva and yourself included, I suppose. So even if it's 3 men, it shouldn't kill you.
I'm holding you to that.
Here.
Can put shake on it.
Put the shake on the next one. You can shake on it if you can. If you remember. Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah. For now, let's do the mechanic first.
But yes, so while we're standing in the middle, we look at the corner we're going to, and then we're slightly left of the little thing. And then if it's
Cherry, just
like,
call
spread,
out simply.
then
Just
we
call
spread
out.
from there.
Sorry. Just call out whether it's who's Nisi, who's Tether.
Okay, just the rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang
Right
on.
before when the director's thing was coming out, director's Blonge, you just call out who needs Nisi, and then you who needs Tether, and you just don't talk about it again unless you remember it.
Excuse me.
Okay.
And then Crystal, all the DPS, you don't move. You literally just don't move from your spot. The more you move, the more you make it difficult for your healers and tanks.
So that time we went to 3, so we're standing in the middle, being knocked back, looking at 3 from the middle. We want to be on the left side of it. And that'll be the same the other way around. So if we're going to 1, we would be on the left side of 1, which would be... I'll just move the marker, like over here, if we're on the wall.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you. If you're facing the boss on the right, if you're facing the marker on the left, in whatever way you need to do it, you can do it.
But we can do the same priority for spreads, right? Because our group will always be the left side spread. We can hug that left corner of the quadrant.
Right. So the opposite of where you and Cherry, I mean you and Ava. Wait, are you
No,
in
we're-
my group?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where we
he's
were.
saying left looking out, right?
Yeah, left looking
Correct.
out,
Yeah,
right looking in. Right
yeah. Standing on the boss, looking out from the 3.
You do you, but just practice. Be away from Bruno. That's all that matters for now.
We could just... But that's...
So between B and the 3, if
Correct.
the boss-
BN3.
Yep.
Correct. BN3 is
Okay,
correct.
alright, okay. My
Give it a
brain.
poke here. Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Try not to use left, right, because it's respective to how you're looking at the things.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
You want to just... Okay.
I don't know.
It doesn't.
Shoot.
It doesn't. It doesn't
That's true.
matter. Yeah. I'm just gonna pre-pull tech.
Mr. Cherry.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm very good at early pulling with my new GCD cooldown.
Be in your clock spot max melee when you can, so you don't need to move.
I should put a melee...
No, you
something
need to
the
be in the
thing.
bubble.
DPS
though.
for grabbing tether.
DPS tethers. Let's have one person calling it out. Let's have Cherry calling it out.
Yeah.
Thanks to healers, Nisi, or tethers. I mean, Nisi, Jesus Christ.
Call out when the director's Belonge comes out again.
And oh,
Which
DPS.
one's who? Which one's who?
Nisi. DPS.
Who's
Nisi.
these?
DPS, get rid of your Nisi, go center.
Thank Healer Nisi.
Oh my god.
Yeah, had to go left first.
Probably stay. You don't move.
No, I'm getting the tether, so I move. What do you mean?
No, you don't move.
He changed that rule. He decided.
I changed that
different.
rule. You stay.
Yeah, but I have to...
Okay, I think I could.
I get. I
No,
get.
don't move. You move after.
Nah.
Faster.
You're welcome for that. You.
I thought we gave up on this new thing because you said it doesn't always work.
No, it does work. It does work.
We gave up on it and did a different new thing.
And then explain it.
Yeah, I got.
So
Just
so
you
we're
got
never
confused
move,
with,
and everyone else will deal with it.
If you
I
like, you
think-
can move for me. I don't want to move.
Alright, focus.
So I took 200,000 damage there.
Alright, near lightning. And then we're gonna stack. Bruno on the left. Good stuff. Alright, we're going to alpha.
Out of blue. Side. Don't be in blue. Don't be in blue.
And then spread.
That was so close.
Don't be in
Out
green.
of
Don't be in
green.
green.
Oh.
I have
You have
crystal
plenty of
light.
time. You have plenty of time, so don't
Oh my
call out
God.
the green thing.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
call out the until
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
That is way better than
Crusader.
I'll cover. Yeah, I'll try to cover.
I need help.
I'm working on it.
The green will be safe
Alright.
later.
Do
This
your
is
clock, setting the boss, please.
This is just AoE. This is just AoE.
Put it on.
True north, clocks. True north, clocks.
which one's safe?
Green
will be
is safe. Later,
will-
don't worry about it. Just clock spots for now. Clock spots. Relative to the boss, clock spots.
Okay.
This is
So
where
the-
you meet up with your partners.
Wait,
Wait,
Israel-
Ralph,
Yes,
you
wait,
said-
wait, go back.
You said tree.
What?
Cherry, what'd you move?
Oh,
Boss
Karen, you're on
relative.
the wrong side. Karen,
Okay.
just
Use
go
the
now.
boss
Just Karen-
relative.
Yeah,
You
just go
said
back.
You-
Rolly's there.
There's
Boss,
Cherry.
boss.
oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, you said true
Okay.
north. You literally said
Oh,
true
yeah.
north.
It's okay.
I did
Yeah, I
say
went
true
to
north, but
north
people
road.
didn't move, so I called out relative. You have time
Okay,
to
so where the
adjust,
fuck are we
but just
going?
stay like this. Stay like this. Stay like this. It's fine.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. Let's just go A probably.
Alright.
Go A for now.
Bruno, go to 4. Bruno, go to 4. Eat it for me.
Wait, so then where do I go?
And then we go to B. Go to
Is
B.
this not?
Oh
Oh,
my
it's
god.
quite
Oh, we
big.
got one.
Okay.
Oh,
Too many
a
people were
lot
too
of
many.
them.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, I'm gonna true north this one. This one
Okay.
goes true north. Alright, I'm
Okay.
gonna true north this one. I called out true north, but nobody moved, so I fucking just called
We
out
were
relative.
already in our positions when you
Do,
said
do
that.
we want to
we're
worry
like,
about alternating rooms to give a bit more room?
No, you should be fine as long as you the melee stay max melee and the healers and ranged
So,
keep at the edge.
just so people are aware, in the case where it is spread second like that, I'm going to start pulling the boss center before the spreads go out, and I'll be in front of the boss. So just be aware if you're arranged that I'm going to start moving towards center.
Also, probably, you can call out the DC tether thing because I need to make sure I focus on the D-boss.
Yeah, one.
But I'm
passing,
not
one
saying what we're doing.
No, for debuff, you just stand still, and if you need the tether, once it comes right before it comes out, you just go center and grab it, right? Once you fulfilled your debuff, then you can go center and grab your tether. Does that make sense?
Nope.
If you need that,
But if.
So the tanks healers are always taking care of debuff, and then whoever needs tether is taking care of tether.
you have 10 seconds between the debuff handling and the tether going out, and you have another
Okay,
8
sure.
seconds before tether has to resolve together with debuff.
We'll just do it. I'll see what the difference is.
Alright.
It makes less sense in my head, but it's fine.
Do we need to
So,
cancel?
sorry, Crystal and I are meeting up at C first, right?
Correct. You who are meeting up at C first, and then you're going
And
to
then we go to
Delta
D.
after.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so RP, right, reset it. Yeah.
One.
So I will call out the elemental thing. So try to keep cons clean for that one, unless you want to dedicate yourself to calling it all the time.
what are you doing? Can you get off the keyboard? Thank you.
So probably just call out when the first blood rake, second blood rake, and during direct disp launch.
Yep.
So
Got it.
3 times you call out things. Thanks.
Remind me to try something for next pool.
Sure.
DPS tether. And DPS Nisi. You need both Nisi and tether DPS. DPS both Nisi and tether. Go center. Get out. How did that happen?
Center is fine.
So do you
I'll
just
cover.
grab
I'll
Pick it
cover.
up.
I'll cover.
I would do it like 3 times.
My mana ward didn't go off. Sorry.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Not your fault.
Yeah, I think that's why we want all 4 people getting the tether to be wiggling around in the middle together at the same time when they spawn, as opposed to 3 people were in the middle and then Crystal was. So that way no
Alright,
matter
you have to be in the middle.
focus for now, focus for now, focus for now. We can talk about that later after the poll.
Oh,
Look
right,
where
there's
water
that
and lightning are.
river positions.
Comments
There's
going
also
down,
one
call
for the
out
opposite
safe
side.
spots. We'll go lightning side, and then we're gonna stack after. Come back to the boss. We're going to Delta.
Which is
Delta.
fucked.
Knockback immune. Spread now. Slowly spread. Slowly spread. Avoid green and slowly spread. Good job. Do a quick wipe here.
Ask
Do a
for
quick wipe here.
movement for that.
Wipe
I'll
one.
cover this one. But
Crusader, are
this
you
one.
Oh.
intending to cover that second one, or are you
Yeah,
intending to
I had to
invuln
cover.
it?
I had to cover. I had to cover. So you just worry about it.
Okay, I thought you were invulning, so I've been using my cooldowns on autos, but I'll save them.
Yeah. That was good though. That was
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything about the fact that there's positionals
Oh,
there.
that was a
4
little
people just
better
like
now.
need
Yeah.
to be in the middle to get their tether.
So that what just happened there. I'm gonna try to aim to be in the center because there was a lot of people that needed topping up before the that AoE hit them. Like Frawley died from damage.
So 2 minutes are coming up, like, when the stack is going off. The first stack.
The first element. Let's call it first
Yeah.
element.
And I need to be in melee for that.
But what if it's lightning and spread?
I need to be in melee. it doesn't
do
matter
you
what the
want
element is. I
Want
need to be in
swap with
melee.
me?
I'm also
sure.
doing the 2-minute burst, and then at the next one, I have another burst window coming up as well.
Because then you could be in melee and then I could be in the back group with Isabu.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
as soon as the first element goes off, then just gather back at center. You should always gather back at center anyway. So that's
No,
what you-
like
Right, but
the
it's
first of
while the
two
stack
element.
is going off is like when I
It's
need to
fine.
be
Frawley
bursting.
and Cherry swap groups, easy.
Yeah.
And this will be our parties for the rest of the mechanic,
Got it.
rest of the phase.
Then Frawley needs to move up. Is that okay?
Yeah, I need to be in melee, Crusader.
He wants to be up.
I have to
he
be up.
wants
I
to
have
be
to.
melee.
Have to.
No, but-
No, I don't have an
okay,
option.
I'm saying no. I'm saying, what if the stack is instead of a spread? Then you still have to stay at the
I
wall.
still need to be in
because
melee.
You can't. There's no space.
Okay, well then I need to get in melee immediately after, as soon as the spread goes off.
Exactly. That's what
I am a melee
Doesn't
during
matter
that
for each
mechanic.
group.
Well,
There's
it's-
enough room for
There should be room.
5 people under the boss. Like 1 person directly under, 4 people spread around the
You
edges.
can go
without
all the way
room.
to the far end, Crusader.
Huh?
I'll
Far
go to
end?
the far end for spreads always, if it's in first mechanic, instead of going left, and Frawley can take left.
And then
Sure.
for the other range, please try and stay away from the boss.
Yes.
Sure.
I pull.
So Frawley is in left group and then Cherry's in the right group. Then.
Yes. The range.
Check food.
Cherry might die though because you're now in a 3-man stack. And you do take double the amount of damage Frawley takes.
Bubble. No.
We'll see.
If you die,
should
I'm
be
swapping you
fine.
back.
Yeah, it's about 20% more. If that. I doubt it's even that much for that.
It was twice in the log that we looked at.
That's
It
twice.
was literally twice.
Twice.
What the fuck?
That
That's what I
doesn't
meant.
seem right.
We'll see. We'll see.
Harry took 40,000.
DPS
I
are
took-
grabbing tether.
Everyone else took 20,000.
We'll talk
Focus,
about it
focus.
later.
Oh yeah, we'll focus up.
Tanks healers need the Nisi. DPS tethers, tanks healers, Nisi.
I have one.
Let me. Okay, DPS center. Wait for the tethers, center. We all have them. Get out. Oh, Isabeau has one. Who was there? Oh, it was me.
Isabel
Did you move?
ran
Isabel
in.
went
Yeah,
into
she
the middle
went
too
in.
early.
Okay, so that's.
Or just like I don't think you can pre-position there.
I had run into the middle because everybody else was, and I didn't have a tether at that point.
You weren't supposed to have a tether.
Home gang, home, do you have it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought maybe
No.
I was,
DPS
so
tether.
that's my fault. Okay, yeah, that's my fault. That's why I ran in to get a tether, so... I mean, I wasn't early.
Alright, focus up, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, practice
It's done,
this.
it's done. Alright, let's try to keep balls clean.
Locate, lightning and water. Cherry, we're swapping.
Yep.
We're going to lightning side.
Plus stack.
Stack, thank you.
Okay, so the knockback is.
Alright, comes clean. We're going north side.
Don't be in blue. We need. Oh no.
Spread. Avoid green. We have plenty of time, avoid green. Wipe it, yeah, it's fine, wipe it.
Got the auto to death.
All
probably.
good, all good.
It's me.
Again, people are still getting used to
Yeah.
moving, and then healing comes after.
And Crusader, instead of calling north side, can you call the letter?
Sorry, yeah, I keep forgetting cursor. Yeah, I'll call letter from now. Yeah.
Right?
I have no idea what it is.
right. I know. I forgot.
Would it be better to hold buffs through that section?
Ideally, but
The fight is 7 minutes, so we can hold up to a minute.
Yeah.
go again.
We
For
could
now, don't worry
hold-
too much about buff. Right. For now, don't worry too much about buff. Let's do the mechanic
40
right, and then we'll swap
seconds.
around when people are more used to timings and such.
Oh, it's like 7 minutes 20 or something. But yeah,
I think the
That
longest
one?
one I've seen so far is 7:12.
okay, never mind. So Crusader, can you call reprisal on this next blood rig until I remember to do it consistently?
Sure.
Oh,
DPS are
Alright.
getting better.
Thank you.
Tanks healers need Nisi. DPS, once you don't have a Nisi, you're going center. DPS tether, tanks healers Nisi.
I have one.
DPS go center, everyone else out. Cherry come in. Okay, all four are there, get out. Good job.
Nice.
Alright, keep comms clean. We'll go into Pinex. We're going to water side,
On the wall.
stacking after. Turn her up. We're going Charlie,
It's
Charlie. Told you.
I'm stupid.
Center. Spread. No, let's do a quick wipe here. On a practice
Crusader, are you
mechanic,
going to
actually.
call whether it's sword or cape or no?
Do you want me to? I thought it'll be too much call out, but I can if you want.
I didn't see it that time, but if you aren't, then I'll pay attention more to it.
Do people need me to call out Sword Cape? Because with its cape, I would have you knock back immune. Preference?
Yeah, I haven't been looking.
Okay,
I
so I'll
keep
call it
forgetting
out.
to look. So
Yeah, all
yeah,
good, all
thank
good.
you.
I'll call it out then.
One
Would
note.
you guys rather I call out Cape or knock back immune?
Cape.
Cape? Okay, Cape. Alright.
Mm.
So if you hear Cape, always knock back immune for that.
Isabeau? How do you say your name?
You can
I
just
know it
say
should be.
Isa.
Many
I just
ways.
pick a different
Isa?
one every
Yeah.
time.
Me too. Sorry. I should have asked a long time ago. Do you want to just stand in melee range? Because it seems like Frawley and I. Oh, sorry. For the tether Nisi thing. Frawley and I seem to be comfortable moving out. So regardless
that's
if you
good.
have the tethers or not, yeah, you can probably stay in melee range and you
Can
maybe
feel
the healing
better
will be
there.
easier. Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good idea.
So if there's a specific spot that you want shaken, I've been kind of putting it on whatever AoE at the moment, but I can put it in a specific place.
Elementals are great for now. Let's keep it at
Okay.
that, and we go. First elemental, right? First elemental.
Always first or the stack specifically?
Always first. Always first. Price of blood ring.
Taking damage.
Which one, Frawley?
I didn't look.
DPS,
tethers.
others.
Look at the next one.
DPS,
DPS.
DC too.
Yeah.
Yeah, then let Frawley call it out. So sorry. Call it out after directors. Call it out.
So grab your Nisi and then go center DPS. DPS need Nisi and tether. Go center DPS. Get your tether. Get out.
All good.
Center up. Heals.
It's much nicer.
Buster. Home gang. Pionex incoming. Go to lightning, go to lightning. Stack after.
So knockback to lightning.
Center up. We're gonna go delta and it's sword. Delta, sword. Bread.
Oh, sorry, Ali.
It's okay.
Buster. Covering.
Is it?
True
Or
north.
you
True
can?
north. Fire safe. You can ignore it. Ignore what I say. Fire safe. True north. Make sure top
No.
dog. Make sure everyone's shielded.
Gonna wings, yeah.
Know your partners. Know where you're going. Melee smacks melee.
And I've got Lily Bow.
Once you get tethered, you rotate to your partner and start grabbing orbs.
You want to set up?
Rotate.
Yeah, you can be in. I'll always pop the orbs, Crystal.
Ah,
Stay.
Fire after?
I
Wipe it all.
Oh fuck.
So,
I will-
Isabeau, once
It's
you
fire,
grab the
right?
first one, you can probably
Mhm.
run directly into the
Does
second one.
damage.
It looks like.
yeah, I
I
did
want-
that, but then I
Where
got
did you
hit
pop it?
by that other one.
Right.
did
You,
you pop
so
it?
you went past the first or the second one, further to the left. Make sure you're not to the
Just
left
run
because that one's the
straight.
one popping. Yeah, just run directly into it, and I'll always be close enough.
Okay.
And then Crusader. The first Blood Rake after Pinax stuff finishes. Is that your or my reprisal?
Do you want me to grab it? I do not know the time.
I have it up. I don't know if you have it up.
Oh, excuse me.
Mine should be up. I don't use it for anything else because
I-
elementals are independent damage, I presume.
Right. Do you want it or do you want me to get it?
Can you grab it?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can do the second.
Second
Yeah,
blood
so
rake.
I have one question for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
orbs
go for it.
because
Where
once
did you
I
pop it?
once I got the tether, I went to rotate, but because of the orb spawning on the intercards, I would need to run inside the puddle in the middle to pop immediately.
No, you stand here, Bruno.
Okay, so you
Here.
wait for the orb to pop to
Correct.
you.
You wait for it to
Okay.
come to you because the reason you died is you popped it here alone, and then I wasn't in the radius, so you died because you didn't.
Oh,
It's a two-man
okay,
stack.
okay.
It's the same as Emerald EX, right?
So
Mhm,
I
okay.
think what we did worked just fine. So just for the first one, do the same thing, and then the second, run straight to it.
Yeah.
So Bruno,
Yeah,
you
and-
wait here, and then right after that, you go to Charlie, and then you wait in front here.
Yeah, I just jumped the gun there because I went for the
All
orb
good, all
immediately.
good. Alright, we should go for it. Okay, that was good. Again, this us rewiping. It's very cumbersome, I know, but I'm doing this so our next week re-clear is cleaner, a lot cleaner. So bear with me.
Fuck.
Parent reprisal blood ring.
DPS tether. Takes healer Nisi. So DPS, once you don't have Nisi, you are going center. DPS tether, tank healer Nisi.
I have one.
ICB top left.
Once you
ICB
don't
top
have it, go
left.
center.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Okay, ICB's gonna die
I'm gonna.
unless somebody gets
Crystal's
it.
gonna die.
Wait.
No.
Hold on.
ICB left, right, top left.
Who had it then?
Crystal.
Crystal.
You check
Crystal's
left.
on the
Alpha
opposite
didn't have
side.
it. You check right. Frawley didn't have it. You go top left. Go grab it from Crystal.
Cherry, don't move. I take it.
That's a long ass run by the
I
time
told
I
you,
checked
it's a
for
long
that.
There's no other option. They were both on that side.
I can freely move no matter what.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
know,
see
but-
why we're forcing healers to move instead.
Because that puts too much variable. That's the exact thing I put, right? I put Cherry moving, me moving, Karen moving. And then ICB don't have to move, but that puts too many variables, right? There are situations where you have to look a lot, and just doesn't work. So just having healers and tank move is good enough.
I mean,
I think we were having
Right,
a
you're
lot
thinking-
of problems
you're
with
thinking
the
on
Uzai
one
strat
layer.
yesterday, right?
Yeah.
well, I'm
So-
thinking healers and tanks is 4 people. All melees is 4 people and also works in the same.
Doesn't
number of
work.
corners.
I tried all melees moving. It doesn't work. It just simply doesn't work with some combinations.
Yeah, that
Like,
doesn't
there's no-
work if all the ranged and all the healers have it, right?
Yeah, then melees move to those people though.
Then who's gonna order? Like, there needs to be a rule. I want to set a rule that
So-
makes
so-
it easy.
Let's say tanks healers need it, and the tanks both have it, and the casters both have it, then the healers still need to move.
It's just let healers move. Thanks, healers move.
I
We
just,
can-
yeah, I don't know why I would have to run to Narnia though. Like if
There were
If you
no
can,
DPS
if you can
on your
propose
side
me
that
any
had it,
other
right?
rule, I suppose.
I
That would be
mean,
great.
in that the
For that
only
situ-
time I ever have to run to Narnia
For that
is if
situation-
Crystal has it.
If I have it and ICPU needs it, I'll just move to ICPU. It's a one-off situation. It's no more work for anybody else.
But you have to look at everyone to determine
Yeah,
that.
I already do look at everyone.
Okay, then if you can do it, then do it. The only scenario that requires that is Cherry and Crystal. Both of you will need to check if Isobu needs it and both her sides don't have it. Then you both need to go and
I
pass it
basically
to her.
just move after everybody else if I have it. Or if I need it.
That's fair.
I think my biggest problem with it is, but when you're saying Isabeau like top left, right, I'm facing to the side, so I'm like in my head, okay, where am I going? And then by the time that's all happened, it's too late.
Okay, focus
That's-
for now.
Tanks
Collaborate,
healers
advise.
are taking the tether. DPS need an EC. So tanks healers. You are making sure DPS have an EC, then going center for the tether.
Don't move, Bruno.
Okay, once you
Wait until the TC pass.
Yep. Be center. And the tether.
Oh, I don't have one.
And it's still in good.
Oh, wait. Okay, that works, I guess.
What the fuck? Okay.
That was spooky.
Nice. Good job.
Focus. Buster incoming. Alright, be dead center if you can. We'll do slight movement. Dead center is best. Next. Go to lightning, go to lightning. We're stacking after. Center up. We're going delta, delta, delta.
Hey, Bado.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, I forgot to call that out. My bad. That was okay, Karen. Why did you die, Karen? We're just too close.
I was thinking about Cape and didn't run.
Wipe it. There's too many reses.
Mr.
Sorry. Yeah, I
Cherry
forgot to call
just
out Cape.
tried to
Sorry.
kill
Yeah, I
me.
called out left and I forgot to call out Cape. Sorry, my bad.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I thought you
I'm
said it was
just
gonna
like
come up.
standing directly behind it, and I hear Kate, by the way. And I just
I'm sorry.
fucking yeeted. So I should be lucky.
Crusader, would it be too much for you to say like Cape go to wall or Cape water at the same time?
It would,
If that makes
yeah,
sense.
they'll cluster comms. There'll be
Because-
too many variations of it,
Look,
right?
is it? Here, do you mind if I just do a quick wipe? Oh,
Sure.
That's fine.
run a custom. Yeah, so that is the furthest out I can go. I was missing the fire the last two times.
Again,
You-
I'm in
you don't have a
the
normal
melee
gap
stack. You
closer,
don't
do
have
you?
to. She doesn't. That's why. Yeah, reported here. You don't have to be in the stack pistol. Don't worry about it because they're doing a 3-man. I'll be in the one group anyway. But what are you saying here? What do you mean? Cape water.
I mean, I can just think about it better, but I keep waiting to see Caper sword and then not running to wall fast enough when it's lightning. But I'll just Right,
Yeah,
because
that one I-
when
yeah,
he
yeah,
starts casting west or whichever is when I have to run to the wall, and that's a little bit after I've registered whether it's lightning or water, and then I don't think about it again.
So what I
But
did is I read
if you
the-
think that's too complicated, I'll just be better.
So if you're thinking that, Karen, the best in your scenario would be just press knockback immune for cape or X.
Mhm.
Right?
Right,
Whether
but
it's
the-
X or cape, you press knockback immune, so you ignore the water.
Yeah, you can
Right,
always
the-
press it on that cast,
I guess
right?
that's true. You're right.
Yeah, so you can just do that, right?
Especially if you're gap closing the first water,
In
you can
fact,
just
I
always
have
press it.
IR up no matter what there.
Right. So yeah, you're fine then. Does anyone have something to say? I heard someone. I cut someone off.
I was just gonna say the same thing where you can just
Oh yeah.
knock back immune.
Okay.
Although the
Sounds good.
reason that I'm waiting is because I have eye up there and I'm trying to get Felcleaves before
Yeah.
the water if I can.
Karen, if you
I'll
mitigate
just drop.
hard, actually.
No, I'll just drop 2 cities. It's fine.
Okay.
I think I'll still get all my Felcleaves afterwards anyway.
Doesn't getting hit also give you a damage down? I know that.
No, I don't think
if
it
you're
does
in
it.
the, if you're in the
Did I get a
tiles,
damage
If you're
down?
in the
Get a
tile,
damage
you
down.
get a
No,
damage
tile
down,
you do.
But
Tile you
that's
do.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not relevant here.
Go for it. We'll continue. Yeah.
I'll just always go to the wall and then figure out IR later.
Yeah.
Doing the Seraph shit is so cancer.
Is
I'll
it
figure
more
out
expensive
though.
at least?
Yeah. I'm trying to get the second shield off and not delay station.
There
I
comes.
think I got it. Then.
Tanks healer's tether.
So I missed it this time, but I'm going to have both faint and a heal at.
DPS Nisi. Tanks healers, you are getting rid of your Nisi, then going center. Tanks healers tether. DPS Nisi. Get rid of your Nisi.
I
Now go center. Wiggle. Make sure you wiggle and everyone gets a tether.
Oh.
Good job.
Yeah,
Get out.
works.
Center up. Gang. Dead center if you can.
How does it feel being back on power?
No idea. Man, it's comfortable. I like it.
It's
That's what it is. Right. Thank you. Pyrex. Lightning, we go to lightning. We'll need to spread after. Dead center. We're gonna go alpha and knockback immune now. Alpha, knockback immune now.
That's. I think I need to know for myself because that call out was way too late for me to get to Alpha in time.
Crystal,
to-
since you're gap closing through the boss anyway, can you go far? And I'll
Yeah.
go left. So
Yeah,
probably
that time
then.
is
I just stayed
that
out
time
that
is
time.
awkward because I was aiming to the left tile and then I saw that was the
I'll have to figure it out.
poison one.
So
Um,
Frolly, you can go straight back to the boss, and I'll be left.
You want me to
and Crystal will go
be
across.
so gap close to boss, and that's my spot.
Yeah. So if 2 is going off, you can be like here. Wait, no, you have to be
2's going off.
That time was awkward because we had the poison.
right. So
Okay, so we've been knocked back to 4.
even though
I'm knocked back
even
over
though
here.
you're doing
The boss is center.
even though you're only looking at one of them for where you're getting knocked, you still have to look at all of them for the spread because we need to be in cardinals. Otherwise, there's no space for 4 people. Right? Because one of them will be exploding.
I'm just experimenting with the combo timings. We'll figure it out.
Theory one
So-
person could be can't leap and leave.
Here,
Turn
can I
off the
borrow
lights.
the Waymarks real quick? Is if A and B are going off, then Crystal will be here. I will be here. Frawley would be, or Crusader would be here, and then Frawley would be here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So we've been knocked back from A to here, and we just gap close and you guys go through.
Yeah. So regardless
Can you
of
guys
which
be? Okay, yeah. You guys
We
can be in A
can,
because that
it'll
goes off
just
first.
regardless of which of A or B is the lightning and which of it is the stack or is the spread, we need to be in these spots because
Okay.
we can't be intercards.
Sounds good.
I have a question.
Oh, go for it. Sorry. Yeah. Go for it.
How are we doing fire after shift? Is it
After
group
Cape-
1 in
Cape
front,
X,
group 2
After
behind?
KPX?
Mhm.
Yeah. Caster group, so ICP's group at the wall. Stay at the wall. You're not moving. Only the melee's going to move for you.
Yeah, and then melee's in front.
Okay, cool.
Okay, 20.
I remember when I was a caster.
Go Sage and grab your gap closer.
Worry.
Ooh.
Isol Bloodrick.
Oh.
Thanks, healers tether.
Am I? Okay.
DPS need the Nisi. Tanks healers. Your job is to get rid of Nisi, then go center. Tanks healers tether. DPS Nisi. Get rid of your Nisi, then be center. Isabeau, you need
Crystal, go
to
grab
not
it
have
from
a-
ICP.
Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Grab your tether. Get out.
Stay center.
Us draft
Uh,
won't need to heal me.
I was captain.
Alva can stay there. As long as you're in the soil, I'll catch you with the wings. Slowly make your way across towards the dead center.
Wait till the buster to do that,
Jesus
please.
Christ.
You need to be at the nipple, the tip, Karen. Don't be inside the boss box. Alright. Dead center when you can. Hynix. We go to lightning, we go to lightning. Do a spread after.
The thing we talked about.
Okay, center up. We're gonna go Charlie and it's sword. Charlie, sword.
Max, out of the
Stack.
fire.
Yep.
Out of fire.
Great.
Oh.
Oh, Karen's dead. Karen's dead. Oh, Karen's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll hold.
Can you
I'll hold.
invuln?
I'll
Yeah.
I have
yeah,
raise.
hold- oh,
I have raise. Okay, you got it.
Can you move? Can you guys move?
I'll let you pull the boss and then I'll grab it back.
Sure.
The boss is ours, Crusader. Oh,
I'll wait till it's
no.
fully
It's
centered.
already true north. We confirmed position.
Blue.
Oh,
True
Blue
I
north.
didn't
True
see.
north. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll add
Come,
all
skin
that.
comes clean. Blue.
Stance off, please.
There's a lot of
Box,
time.
box.
Don't forget.
Box, box. Wait for tether to the orb and then you move.
Yours, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Wait. Move. First orb.
Oh,
Bruno, you have to be here, right here, right here.
I guess we wait a little bit, probably.
Yeah. Bruno, you need to be in front of the marker.
Yeah, okay.
And Alva
And then we have to
and
be on the
Crystal.
safe spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're correct. You guys are correct.
Is there no way you guys can pop that orb faster?
No,
No,
because
we couldn't.
it's directly on the circle that.
No,
does
it's not
damage.
you. It's my group. The reason
Oh.
why ours didn't pop is because Bruno wasn't at the back, so it just didn't pop at all.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
If Karen's side can do it fine, we can also do it fine. Don't worry about it.
Crystal,
Did
can you
anyone die
always
to-
put yourself in the center of the boss hitbox with your spread?
I can try.
Right, because in that case, the snapshot was while you were in the middle, which I think
Yeah.
is fine if you can always be in the middle or a little bit further past it.
Yeah, it's awkward because it teleports me in the direction my character is facing.
Right. I'll max melee, but if you're a little to the left or right, then we're gonna clip each other, so you have to
Yeah.
be able to go straight forward.
That's hard.
Yeah. And the other option is someone drops uptime.
Right.
Did anyone die from direct damage on the second hit?
No.
Or did the
I
Lily
don't
Bell
think so.
help?
The bottom side died completely because we just failed the mechanic.
I
So
put
if anything,
shake on it
top
as
side-
well on that one.
Okay, perfect.
I put Veil, I think, as well, so that should be 10% shield as well.
Yeah,
Do
and
we
I
want
have the
all of
Lily
those, or should
Bell
I save
help.
shake for the next thing instead?
The next thing isn't. What's the next thing? It's
I guess
top-
there's
no.
nothing for a while.
There's
Yeah,
Buster.
okay, I'll put shake
right,
there anyway.
Yeah, put shake there, yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom
No,
while
that's the second. Yeah, yeah,
people
go
are
for it,
AFK.
Go for it.
And then it looks like that's when you immediately, after you've popped your second one, you go to the safe area, which I did not know which safe area it was, but
I'll write that down here on
it
the
was
chat.
3.
It was blue, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write down lightning element to be sure, and then I'll call that out after we eat the second orb. It was a little bit hectic. I'll need some time getting used to, and then I'll
That's
probably call it out
okay.
easily.
I just
Alright,
was
so
saying because it
working
doesn't
really
look
good,
like we
though.
have time.
Yeah.
But presumably after we eat the orb, first orb,
We take a nap because it's full of carbs.
second orb, and then we move immediately to the safe zone. Oh, there's a cast bar for it, for the safe zone.
Who's looking at the cast bar and all that's going on? Not me.
So, is there a single safe spot?
Yes, the single zone safe spot, correct.
Okay,
But
so
because-
I mean, one group might have to run all the way across.
Correct, you might need to go from 1 to 3, correct. To one zone to the other zone. Yeah. But again, the boss will be perfectly centered because Karen is not leaving max melee. You can still hit it from the safe zone. And the boss won't move that much.
I also tried in the Nissy, I did try to find Crystal and pass it to her, but I got
For
lost
that-
and then
for that I'd
she
say
came
just
and
don't move.
saved her.
Then the fastest way, Isabel, that if you can, of course, this is not necessary. If you look left and right and you can't, neither of them meets the criteria, just tell Crystal to come grab
Yeah.
it for you, or that'll be best because they come help Crystal and
I
if
can,
Crystal
I
has
can
it,
also
The thing is, I
I
can
can call when Crystal moves. I can see it very easily.
I can
Sure, if
move
you
all the
can
way
do that.
across there. It's just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
matter
yeah.
of- it's
Yeah.
hard to move past each other.
Okay, are we good?
do a ready check. Sure, everyone's back. But I think as soon as we get this clean on the first element, I think we'll prog really fast. So it's a good sign.
Free food if you need to.
That's because there's only one mechanic after the
Yeah,
horse.
that's
That's
true.
'cause we've
But
seen
we
them
don't
all.
talk about it. Yes.
We don't talk about it, he said.
I'll be curious to see if there's another way to do orbs.
There probably is. The thing you drew, Crusader was thinking about, but I told him I was worried about the lines being a problem, so he didn't try it for the moment.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
seems like it'll be
I've
consistent.
seen that one in VODs a few times.
Okay. Yeah, I was just not sure if
Comms clean here. Blood rig coming up. Blood rig needs to be. Probably needs to keep comms clean.
DPS tether. Takes healers Nisi.
Oh my.
DPS. Your job is to not have a Nisi and then be center. DPS tether takes healers Nisi. DPS center.
Oops.
Wiggle.
Okay.
Make sure you get one.
Oh,
One more.
Oh,
One more.
oh,
Get out.
No, no, no.
You're good.
No problem.
I was gonna die, yeah.
Oh,
Really try not
did he
to
get
move
the?
Yeah, I got the debuff.
Someone gave him back a debuff. He's good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you passed me an Nisi. Oops.
I assume you're supposed to have grabbed it from me. But it's
Oh,
okay.
I
Keep
gave
going.
it to him. That was my bad.
Oh, okay.
if possible, Frolly, don't move to give me an EC. I'll grab it from you.
DPS don't move at all. DPS don't move at all. The more you move, the more you make the difficult. Alright, focus up. Pioneer's coming up.
Yeah, thanks.
Green.
I was casting.
Dead center when you can. Water side, and we will need to stack water side.
Oh, Bruno.
Oh. So
Oh
just go.
no, I can't believe we've done this.
We're going Charlie and knockback immune. Knockback immune, Charlie.
Water.
That's
Right.
right.
That's my bad.
Hi, Crusader, move away from me.
Oh good. I'm not-
Thank you.
Invuln
And take
can
the pulse
consider.
I know.
I'm gonna shimmy in an inroll now. I'm gonna res Bruno.
I'll do the same thing as last time with Eggo. Just wait till
I'm
it's
gonna
fully centered.
Q3 in the center.
Alright, keep
Please,
comms clean.
Fine.
I addled.
Okay.
Oh
Two or
fuck.
three?
Sorry, I was
Water.
scared.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was a bit late.
don't forget that Frolic
Yeah.
can take reses.
Yeah, I did
Hey,
on the
if
start of my
Yeah.
combo.
You're red res mage, but no, that was fine. I just should have topped up first. I didn't realize it was so soon.
I made IR mistakes.
Oh good. Let's go again. That's good. Go again.
Also, I'm sorry, Alva.
No worries.
Yeah, it's
I
probably-
heard
should just always
DPS,
res.
and I was like, oh, I've got to give it to you.
Was caught up in the hubris of having a knockback immune.
Supplies of blood ring.
DPS are taking tether. Takes healers. You need the Nisi.
I need the
The DPS. Once you do not have a Nisi, you are centered.
do not have it.
Takes healers. Grab a Nisi.
I have one.
Okay, DPS go center. Wiggle. Get out.
The soil, please.
Drop this soil for blood break, so don't worry about the initial here. Yeah, perfect.
Good job, Buster. Center when you can. Incoming Phoenix.
I think that you or Echo.
Going to water, go to water, go to water, go to water. When you're spreading after.
I'm staying.
Crusader. You gotta be moved tiny faster.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Beta.
Thank you.
Sides,
Sword.
sword.
Oh, fuck
Oh.
me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I died and I couldn't call out. Sorry. I was trying to figure out. Wipe it real quick.
Why don't we?
So,
Okay, I
just
have a
now-
proposal, and then it's worked
Sure.
for me 4 rolls in a row, I think. No matter what the first thing is, so because we always want to knock back immune cape, I propose that every single time it's the shift cast, we knock back immune, regardless of whether it's cape or not. Always knock back immune.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. My problem was I didn't have a space to gap close in because Frolly and Karen both took the safe spots.
I'm going left, you're going right. No?
During what?
Yeah, but Frolly was in front of me and you were on my left, and
I wasn't
couldn't
going
go
into boss.
right.
I stayed out.
There was someone in front of me. I couldn't move in, so I tried to move between ISW and that
So
person.
Crusader,
and
let's say 1 and 2 are going off. Just always
Yeah.
be towards B when you go out.
I can't
it's
move
thread.
that far. Right,
not?
that is the problem.
Why not?
Because
I'm
I'm not
stepping up
gonna.
and dropping GCDs.
Yeah, I've been dropping GCD too. So I got knocked back here, right? So from here I get knocked back here.
Why
to
did you
Charlie.
get knocked back there? What I'm saying is you should have gotten knocked back towards B.
Okay, that's fine too. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we go again. I'll do that.
Yeah, so 60% through the shift cast. Just knock back immune every time. It will de-jank the phase, I promise. And then you can just always be at the wall.
Yeah, you always press it for Cape or Sword. And be at
The
the wall.
further away from the middle you are, the happier you become melee.
And that's trying to catch both casts, by the way.
Think of it like Ice Shiva, a knockback ice. You have to do it at a specific time.
Tanks healers are taking the tether.
Do the next one.
Tanks healers are also getting the Nisi. Tanks healers, you're getting both the Nisi and then the tether. Tanks healers, get the Nisi, then go center for tether. It's not very fucked, yeah. Go center, tanks, and healers. Do the wiggle. I have a tether still, I have a tether. Okay.
I'm gonna change one rule after this. Remind me, Karen.
Okay. Don't kill me.
Thank you for Joker.
Rust.
Oh, did it?
Dead center. Ready for Pinex. You go to lightning side, and spread after.
So that's my spot for Ollie.
We're going to go beta, knockback immune now. Beta, knockback immune now.
I'm stupid.
And
Oh.
just wipe it here. Wipe it here.
I thought you were moving
Crystal,
through the
were you?
boss.
Sorry, one second.
Train.
Crystal,
Um,
are you okay? Crystal, were you okay going through the boss? Or is that too much, or is that okay?
Crystal, I think, can get to the direct center of the boss.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
get to direct
direct
center. I
center.
can't
Okay,
go.
direct center.
So,
That's fine,
so
that's fine.
probably in this case, 1 and 4 were unsafe, which would put me. Take A, B, C, D.
Can I
Wouldn't
change
you
one
still
thing, actually?
be
That would put me at A.
here?
Right. And no, I would be at A. And
Okay.
you were standing here, right? You can't be
Uh-huh.
at an intercart. If you're at an intercard, we can't make 4 people fit ever. You would need to be here.
You'll be cardinal. Max melee cardinal.
Okay, all I did was gap close back in the same way I had been doing.
Right.
You
So
can't-
you
yeah, you
can't get knocked to a diagonal and gap close back in if we're getting 4 people on the boss. You need to be at a cardinal. Otherwise,
I'd
we
recommend-
just can't do it.
Raleigh is for that sort of thing. Since I think most of the melee are getting knocked back like to the off side of the landing square for that. Try getting knocked to the right side of the landing square so you'll be on the boss's right side already.
Or the easier way, Frolly, is because you're on the left group with Bruno. Karen, can you let Frolly take the left, and then you
Sure.
take the center cardinal? Yeah.
I mean, I think that the problem here is Frawley is looking relative to only one square, and it is not possible to look relative to only one
Right.
square.
So if he only
to be
looks at
honest.
relative to one square,
Right, he
he'll
has
always
to look
go.
at both of the squares that are glowing.
That's true. Yeah.
It is
Okay,
required.
what
that
are
we
the
know which-
situations where I would need to rotate?
So
Because so the way you described it, I will always be in the lightning square, right? So in this case, lightning was 3,
sure.
so I will either be here or here, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, why? In what situation do I move from alpha to beta?
So it depends on which other square is glowing, right?
So Frolly, for example, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to get rid of beta for now. If 3 is safe, right? If 3 is safe.
3 is always safe on the knockback.
3 is always safe. Alright, let's say 3 is safe. Then, depending on whether it's stack or spread, or poison could be on 4 or 2, right? That's random.
Yep.
Let's say it's spread. And if 2 is poison, right? If 2 is poison, then Karen will need to be at beta, right? Karen is
So
right
if,
there.
if 2 is poison, you would be
Then
at
you
A.
are in the
If
center.
4 is poison, you would be at the other.
Okay,
right?
but why are you going beta? So 4 is not safe this time. Why
So let's
aren't
say 4 is not
you
safe.
here?
If 4 is not safe,
I'm
that's
not
Crystal.
there.
No,
if
she's
4
not
is
there.
Why not?
If 4 is not safe, I'm at A.
Then yeah. Then you need to shift down to beta.
Okay, and where are the other 2 people? If 4 is not safe.
You don't
If
need to
4
care
is not
about us.
safe,
No,
Crusader
tell me
is
tell me
north,
where they
and
are.
Crusader is north, and Crystal is in the boss hitbox.
Crusader
down-
is
put down
Charlie,
the
Charlie for
markers.
Crystal, and then Delta
Okay,
is Crystal.
doesn't 1 become not safe before this happens?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
so you could stand in 1 at this point, right?
No.
Crusader could stand in 1. The problem with that is that if Crystal gets all the way across the boss, they're next to each other, right? So in theory, we have.
Action is that I can't be in the exact middle, so I'll be closer to about there.
Yeah.
So in theory, we have 4 people like this. In practice, Crystal is more towards the middle. But in theory, we have
Crystal
4
is,
people.
like, here.
Right, in theory, we have 4 people in a square.
Okay,
we
so
rotate that
why don't
square
we
so that
always
it's
do it
all
the
of-
same way? And then just shift who is on the not safe side. Right, so Delta and Charlie would shift.
What?
Does that not make
What?
sense?
No.
No, it doesn't.
The
Actually, no, we don't even need to. Why don't we just do it like this every time?
Okay, Karen,
the
I'm
back.
going to do this real quick.
Can you not
Frolly-
move
Frolly-
from
Frolly-
there to Charlie
Frolly-
and Delta?
Frolly- No, you can't do Charlie because that's just physically impossible for Crystal to get there. Crystal, the furthest Crystal can make is here, and I guess C.
Here,
for
I have
Crusader,
a
can go
I have a
anywhere.
way to make this easy. Frawley, you always go to the one that is left on the safe tile. Okay, so in this case, if 3 is safe, you always go A. I'll adjust.
Yeah, for reference, I'm gonna pull the boss real quick. If I get knocked back to here, I'll be able to get to here.
Yeah. So
So make sure you're max melee, or you will also die.
I hate this guy.
does that Raleigh, does that make sense?
If it's just a timing, then yeah, it makes sense.
Let me think through it real quick to make sure that this is works. So
So while you think, I'll talk for Raleigh. So okay, I'm just confused on what you want at the moment. So
Crusader,
If-
are you-
Static positions. I want static positions. I want people,
okay, yeah,
2
okay, I'm
people
talking
in
about- right,
3,
right,
2
right,
people
right,
in
right,
1.
right. Let's say
That's all
3
I'm
is
saying.
safe, right? Let's say 3 is safe, right? Okay. Let's
Uh-huh.
say 3 is safe, and 4 is off limits because that's spread. How do you want us? A, B, C, D. Show me.
I want you to ignore 4 and 2.
Not possible because okay. So if 4 is unsafe, this is how we'll position ourselves. Right? That one understood? 4 is unsafe.
Okay,
Wait,
why
can
can't
we leave-
why can't
hold on,
so
hold on.
if we can have one person at C, why can't we have
Can
another
can
person
we
here?
pause for a moment? Let me
One
think
second,
through
okay.
this, and then
You can mute us. I'm talking to Frawley right now.
I know,
right?
but I want the markers to stay in a spot where I can look at them. I want them to stay like this for a moment while I.
Okay, sure. One second. The reason why the C could go to 1 is because I will get knocked back in that direction. Right? What you're requiring is for Crystal to move a lot as well, to all the way on the other side. You three are in the same group. Do you understand?
Okay, but why can you get to C and no one else can? What are you
Because
doing
I'm already on
differently?
the right group, and I'm thinking ahead and already pre-positioning before that.
Okay, so if someone else could pre-position, could they get to beta or delta? Sorry.
Not quite at Delta.
Okay, then why can you get to Charlie and not?
Okay,
and nobody
because
can get
I'm
to
already
Delta? Could you
gonna
get to?
knocked back to.
Here,
If
guys,
it was you, could you get to Delta instead of?
No, I
Charlie?
cannot. I
have it.
cannot get to
It is.
Delta.
It is solved. Okay. Frawley, whichever one is safe, the one that is opposite, you always go to the left. Okay. So in this case, if 3 is safe, you go to A always. No matter which the other one is. Crusader, you do the exact same thing you've already been doing. Crystal, you do the exact same thing you've already been doing. That's all we need. Done.
So you're adjusting between B and D.
Yes, I'm adjusting between
sure,
B and D.
Sure. If you're doing that, that's good.
Yes,
Alright.
that's fine.
Yeah. Crusader, when are you in your magic phase, by chance?
During elements.
Are you in there at
The
all?
yeah, the after cape. Like before, like during Buster. During Buster. So, yeah. So my magic phase comes out before Pinex and after Buster. So nothing during element. Everything during element I need full uptime, supposedly.
Okay, actually, give me, keep the same thing I said. It's correct. I just want to think of one thing for myself before we pull.
Go for it. Do you need me to change anything, Crystal?
No.
No, I'm talking to Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just trying to see, like, because if you're in magic phase, that would make everything a lot easier.
Correct, it would.
Yeah, we're good now. We can pull if nobody
Crystal,
else
you can
needs
do the
anything.
same thing, and we'll see how it goes.
Out of curiosity, does Paladin even have like the different openers now because it has so much more potency on magic, or no?
They do, but it's still a potency loss to do an alternate
Isabel, are
rotation.
you back?
That makes sense.
Yeah, considering a full
Totally.
uptime on a dummy, it's still
Thank you.
suboptimal to do magic first or.
I'm doing a
Whatever, pre-pull
countdown check for
fight.
food.
Thank you.
Why do I have a number? Ah, never mind. I know why.
Too much talking.
Because I'm the second best healer.
Yeah.
Yep. Only behind
always
the
kill one.
train.
Or we just need to keep trying the tiles until people get used to the movements. So I think more pulls the better now, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're having problems with 4 melees, I'll just drop uptime.
I'm very confused about 4 melees. We have 1 melee.
Okay.
Thanks,
It's
Izzy.
okay.
Look.
DPS counter.
Focus reprisal.
I may have killed you all. No. I lie.
What was it, Probably.
DPS tether.
Thank you.
DPS get both. DPS need both the Nisi and the tether.
Crystal, give to Isabel.
I'm grabbing it from Crusade.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I need. Alva needs.
DPS go center.
Oh,
You get it from Bruno. Take it
I
out.
got it.
I think.
fuck.
Crusader.
Oh, yeah.
Crusader.
I was really scared of yeah,
Just wait.
yeah,
Wipe it, wipe
because
it.
because Bruno had to go through the middle and
I'm gonna set one thing. Karen, so just now, Crystal needed to pass to.
No, I had it wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
had
so both Alva and I had to go.
Yeah, I had it wrong.
I guess Crusader should have passed to Alva, and then I should have grabbed from Bruno.
No, Bruno should have gone to you. Right, you
Yeah,
don't
that's
move.
what I said, that's what I
DPS
said.
don't move. Correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change one thing.
Yeah.
For
The
tether,
problem-
no more wiggling. For tether, no more wiggling. Whoever needs tether, you go clockwise, and you stand in front of tanks and healers or DPS. And then you wiggle out, or you wiggle after, right? Because does that make sense?
We can try it.
No.
I'm not 100%
yeah.
certain it works, but yeah, we can try it.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that if the person, so say there's somebody at D and there's a DPS in front of the person at D, and both of those people have a tether.
No, right. If
Then it
I'm
doesn't do
saying
anything.
if everyone wiggles, there's a problem. But if you stand at a static spot and then you wiggle, the likelihood of you getting is higher.
Okay.
Let's give it a try. Give it a try. So instead of
Yeah,
wiggling
if-
randomly in the center,
Sure.
We can see if there's a problem with people taking their tethers very quickly by doing it once. So we should probably just do it once.
Yeah, no, the problem there was because tanks and
and
healers didn't
Bruno,
hit
don't go so
anything.
far
I
out. You're not
thought
supposed to move out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. Like, I thought it was safe, but then Benici was on me, so that's why I was late getting to the butts.
Yeah, you don't need to
To
go
the
to
butt.
Butts. You go to you go to Frawley.
Okay.
You go Crystal, Cherry, Frawley.
DPS need tether.
Right.
So
Gotta keep the
DPS will
boss
rotate
centered.
clockwise for their tethers and just stand in front of the person.
Tanks healers need Nisi.
Remind
Tanks
us during
healers are
director's-
getting the Nisi, and then DPS are going for tether. It's normal. Okay,
Clockwise
rotate.
DPS. Wiggle.
Crusader
and then-
still has.
Oh, I can't grab it.
We're okay.
You still have to wiggle. Doesn't mean you don't need to wiggle.
Here's. Buster.
Alright, dead center. Pinex. Try to get the boss centered every time, Karen. Dead center. Of the arena, not the boss. We're going to lightning, go to lightning. We're stacking after. Dead center. We're going alpha, alpha, alpha. Knockback immune now.
Spread.
Spread.
Oh fuck! I'm under the
Green.
boss right now.
Oh no, Crusader, not again. Not like this.
I'm
Not
gonna
like-
die to this.
Yeah. Sorry, I need to find a spot with this as well.
I need health though for the first hit.
I know you do. It's just funny that it's always me.
Heal.
Mine, but I'm dead.
Blue is safe. Blue
Yeah.
is safe.
Wipe it.
Yeah.
Wipe it. All good. Don't worry about it. You're not supposed to recover from that anyway.
I hate this guy closer, I hate this guy closer, I hate this
Yeah.
guy closer.
It looks really bad.
Yeah, I was tilted a little bit. to the
Probably,
left,
do you
like
need
up in the
uptime for
fire.
the second element as well? Did you need
Um,
uptime there? Do you need melee uptime there?
Ideally, yes, but for now, no.
Okay, so if the boss is here, Karen's here, Crystal's there, I'm gonna be here, and then Alva's there.
Barry, can I always assume that you're gonna go all the way
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
just
far
gonna
end?
cruise.
Yes,
Just
yes,
for now,
yes.
just let me fuck off. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can
For now,
figure it
let's
out
keep it
when
at
it
that.
doesn't matter.
Right, Alva stays at the wall, and then Karen all the way on the other side, and then Crystal near Karen, and I'll be near between Alva and Crystal.
Will the boss follow towards middle after shift?
Yes,
Yeah,
it will
okay,
begin
okay.
following.
So you can
towards him.
stay where you are. Yeah.
Okay. Because
And I can pull it a little bit further than that. I haven't been because I've been afraid of people on that side, but I'm just gonna let Cherry always be not near me at all.
Markers. Sure.
Believe.
Let's pull
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Like I said, more like Bruno said, more posts better.
Fine.
Where's the temple? Where's the thing?
Good question. Oh, I pressed another macro, sorry.
Fans.
Okay, I also didn't press my sprint for me.
Perfect center.
Oops.
Reprisal.
Start saving paint from that one.
DPS tether.
DPS tether. Right, comes clean for blood rings.
Takes healers, Nisi. Takes healers, you're grabbing the Nisi, and then DPS will move center. Takes healers, are grabbing Nisi. Someone needs to get it from me. From
I know you don't.
Okay,
You
okay.
don't say. You don't have to say it.
DPS move center. Wiggle, Cherry needs one. Get out.
Yep.
Yeah, the rotate isn't gonna work, Crusader.
No, someone has to wiggle if you don't have it there. Well, second, continue. All right, focus.
I'll tell you
Center
after.
up.
No heals on me, there's a buster. Also, I'm gonna take a little more damage during the first set than I did this time. Or last time.
That center. The center of the arena. High next incoming. We go to lightning, and we're stacking after. Dead center. Alright, we're going delta. Knockback immune. Spread.
Play at the res.
Out hollowed.
Center
But
for
it does
heal.
hit
We're fine.
corpses.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Keep going. Remember how we're doing.
Center it first, then I'll grab it.
Go north.
Oh,
Green.
No, don't call out. I'll take
Okay,
it.
okay, okay, okay.
Look at that
when you
fairy
can,
tether.
Crusader.
Go north.
This next reprisal is yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, next title's yours too.
Lovely.
Remember, range in front of marker, melee, max melee. Once you tether, you move. Rotate after explosion.
I got clipped. Crystal.
Yeah, all good, all good, all good.
Oh,
What did we say in the color?
Green
Green.
poison.
I see it in
Wipe
chat
wipe
now,
it.
it's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
How do you know which style
So,
it is? What?
So, sorry.
He
one
empowers
second.
3 of them, and it's the one that's not empowered.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the
from
one,
before the
the one
It's
after
like,
bust.
yeah, like
It's after
45
bust.
seconds
Oh,
before.
I'll
okay.
call that out. I forgot to call that out because I was watching Bruno. Bruno, I'm gonna change a little thing for you. Don't be in front of 4 actually. Be a little bit right of 4, as you saw the orbs tend to go like this.
Did Alva die because of me then? Or...
No, because you're supposed to pop it here, but the orb doesn't go straight through the center. It tilts to the right because it's tethered to crystal.
Oh, because it's rotating. Okay.
Correct. So you might want to be a little bit to the right here. Right here.
Satyr, the reason that having people rotate
Mhm.
to their tank healer won't work is because if a DPS
Double people,
and
right?
their
I
tank,
know.
yeah,
What
it's
I'm
not
saying
gonna work
is
like that.
it's easier like that because if the person that doesn't have anything wiggles around it, it's easier to grab it rather than 4 people wiggling all over the place.
But then
Does
they
that
might
make
take it
sense?
from the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
I think-
Sierra,
I
I'll do it real
think-
quick.
Okay,
Like
sure.
this, right? If it's like this, and let's say B and D both have tether,
Sure.
right? If Charlie person wiggles in front of Beta, he will be able to grab Betas, and Beta will grab 4s, right? Rather than all 4 people wiggling all
Right,
over
but
the
that
place.
requires Charlie person to identify which one has a double
No, you just
tether.
wiggle. You just wiggle. Like as soon as this happens, you wiggle a bit, and then everyone just moves
Okay,
out.
so you're saying whoever doesn't have one goes center and wiggles after you're in front.
But you
the
can
people
still
that already
take-
do stay.
But you can still take the DPS's.
Okay, if you want to just wiggle all you want. If you want to
I think
stand in
that
front of a
I
tank and
think
healer,
it's honestly better,
whatever
yeah.
it's yours.
Yeah, just wiggle.
Yeah, I like the wiggle better personally. It seemed like I would always get it quicker.
Markers, sure.
Oh yeah.
Wiggle is fine as long as everyone stays till everyone has it.
Yes. Oh, just
And
wiggle.
there's a lot of time, so
If we keep having issues with warps, I want to try the other strategy.
I just have to like wait for.
Yeah, you don't move until
Bruno.
your rotation spot until after the orb that you're running through is gone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because remember, there's
Fucking
people
weird.
in the way that you're running that are blowing up an orb, and you can't run through that.
Blood incoming. Blood.
DPS are grabbing the tether. Tanks healers need the Nisi buff.
Okay.
Tanks healers, grab the Nisi, and then DPS go center when you have nothing.
I have.
Green from
Oh, grab it from SMU.
somebody from
Crystal,
All.
I
got
SMU.
it. Got it.
Hey.
It's fine.
DPS go
Sorry.
center.
You were not correct, Crusader.
Oh,
Grab
sorry.
the tether.
I will launch myself.
Missing one from SMU.
Green, not ever
This is
found
the
out.
exact reason why.
Crystal just didn't
Yeah.
get a tether. I think that
I
was
had
not.
it. No, I had a tether.
You
had
have
a
to wait
tether.
until
She
everyone's
have to
in
wait.
there, though.
Yeah.
That's what we just said. Is everyone
Anyway,
needs to stay in the center till everyone gets one.
Yeah.
Man, you're all trying to assassinate me.
No, that was my bad. Because I grabbed the wrong missing.
No,
Yeah,
Benny, please
that-
kill me.
No.
You did it on the first hit.
No, I didn't. You're a liar.
Alright, center up. Phoenix. Dead center. Water, go to water. We're spreading after.
Oh, oh.
I was probably not going in.
I didn't go in.
We're
that
going to
time.
Delta, Delta, Delta.
Not back immune.
Up back me now.
This is stacks.
Oh. So,
Take your time. Melee's up group north.
The boss.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Yes. I'm raising crystal.
not working.
Like 50,000 damage from that.
Yeah, it's just me. Little me.
My add-on.
Alright, center up, that, and then we're gonna go true north, true north.
It'll burn in a second, I believe. This is your blood rake soon, Crusader.
Oh, should go through.
I'll wait till it happens to say it.
Thank you. It will last, but hopefully. Alright, we're good. Alright, wait for orb tether, and then you shift.
Yep. And don't move until the person you're running into is blown up. Wait.
Water is
Sorry.
safe.
Thank you.
Actually,
Water is safe. Water is safe.
I'm raising. I'll do
Yeah,
both.
Crystal.
I'll do both raises.
Missed the towers.
So,
Yeah, go to clock
Yours?
spots.
Fine.
Don't have at all.
I have his casting on you. I get the
there's
rest.
towers. Focus. Towers. DPS in.
Yes.
Makes healers tethers.
Make sure you have a tether.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna die, I
Crusader.
guess.
Oh, good.
we're all.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. That was good. Don't adjust for you. We're good. Alright, that's good.
In that
Crystal,
instance, I should have gone up instead of down.
was it possible for you to be further out a little
A
bit?
little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because it was
But I'm
just a
hit
little
by
bit.
it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, then I
I'll
must have
look at
gotten
VOD
hit by
real quick
both.
then. I'll look at VOD real quick.
So while Crusader's looking at that, if Frawley had gap closed into the spot he had been assigned on that spread, he would have died with Crystal because Crystal was in Frawley's spot.
You guys sort that out.
So we need to work something out with Crystal's gap closer going to the same place, or else we can't do it.
For which set?
The spread at the start.
Spread
Like,
after.
Yeah, the spread. You were in Frawley's spot, right? You were on the left of the boss.
You need to do something
Was it?
with your.
Yeah, I can show you VOD real quick.
Water first?
No, it was lightning
Good
first.
question.
It was lightning first.
Yeah.
It was lightning that spread.
Yes. Here, I'll go to the spot in the VOD and share screen.
Crystal got hit by the wrong orb.
Didn't?
You also don't have a very good view. Is anyone
No,
else
I
hearing
don't
me?
think.
I didn't get
You-
hit by the wrong word.
You didn't get by the
Check
first
Cherry
orb
scream.
at all.
Actually.
Cherry was
Cherry's
bad. Carrier's bad. Both of you are bad. Both of you.
I'm
is
looking
anybody
at
on
mine.
the south side streaming?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, look at
can
look
you,
at bots.
Yeah.
So Crystal, watch this for a second.
where's
So we've got
Bucks?
Pinax cast just went off. It's lightning. In this case, Frawley's spot is B. We do the lightning. Gap close in, and you can see you're at B.
Trying to play something? I see your stream, but nothing's moving.
Oh. Yeah, it's paused. Here, I'll go back and do it again. So Pinax cast lightning means Frawley's at B, and you would be in the middle of the boss in theory.
It's still not moving.
Oh, that's strange. Nothing's happening when I have this played? Oh, it
No.
sure isn't. That's strange.
Crystal,
Hold
can
on.
you look at mine out real quick while you're waiting then?
No, I'll try.
No,
it
I
again.
need Crystal to look. Crystal wasn't
look at
in the
Crusader
first
first.
blast. Right, so Alva popped it correctly here, but you were tad
Yeah.
bit too close. Yeah, that's about it. That's literally
Everyone
everything.
further.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
It was
Sounds
like
good.
a
Is
single
it
yawn.
is it playing now on my stream?
Yes.
Okay. So lightning, Frawley goes to B in this case, and you would be in theory in the center of the boss. Go out. You can see
Yeah.
you go to B there. So you would have killed Frawley.
Yeah, so I need to be.
You need to be all the way center or past the boss, or else.
No, I actually have to be cardinal for that then.
Yeah.
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 And
Because if Frawley in theory would want to be forward where you're standing right now.
Yep. Yeah,
The other
but-
thing you could do, right? You could go over towards is that C,
I
the blue one,
Yeah.
and then just move to the lightning side once it goes off. Right, that's another option.
Well, the thing is, so it only moves me about 3.5 tiles.
So I got a question, Karen. If I were to force my movement, so I'm inside the lightning, like on the lightning tile center of it,
Sure.
like back right of the boss, can Frawley move a little bit to the back left and Crystal be right beside you and Frawley? Do you think there's enough space there?
I don't understand what you've just
That's
said.
also the first time we tried to
So-
spread for like.
So, Crusader, if you want my suggestion, if you think you can do it, here's my suggestion: is that when it's spread,
Mhm.
instead of going over towards D where
Right,
you are
I'm
now,
inside the lightning tile. I'm inside.
you spread. You move out on the poison tile to C. When lightning goes off, you move to lightning and gap close, and you're behind the boss.
Okay. So I'm alternating between the two tiles.
So you're always behind the boss in the unsafe tiles, essentially.
Okay,
And then
I
that
can try
gives
that. I can try that.
that gives
Yeah.
Crystal space to always be to the right
Yeah.
of the boss. Where
Yeah, can you
Crusader
do that,
previously
Crystal?
was.
I mean, that's our first time trying that for lightning, so let's
Yeah.
just do it again.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
I
Yeah,
think
that was good.
No, I think that this is going to be more consistent anyway, if you're okay with it, Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
So you
try that.
always want to be
I
right of the
just-
boss, no
Yeah,
matter
I
what.
have to be
And if you're
halfway in. for
if
it
you're a
to
little
do it.
towards the center right of the boss, that's fine. But positioning around the boss wise, be towards the right.
Let's give that a go. Not too much time. 30 minutes.
20.
15 minutes.
Is it 15 minutes?
Lock out.
Well, in instant timer, I assume.
Oh yes, thank you. Refood if you need to. Probably the last food if you're using home food. Reprisal here, blood rate.
Thanks, healer's tether. DPS need the Nisi. Thanks, healers. You're getting rid of your Nisi and going in the middle. DPS, Nisi, tanks, healers, tether.
That was a good call. Hold on a sec.
I need to give it to Crystal or Cherry. Cherry?
There.
There we go.
Stay in the center till everyone has one.
Thanks, healers.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh,
Okay,
At least I did not get hit.
so the orbs themselves don't cleave?
They
The
did-
tethers cleave, but the other ones don't.
Okay, so we just got lucky.
Yeah, one way I've seen other people do it is they have everyone that isn't like that doesn't need a tether stacks out the way we did it in
That honestly might be
3,
good.
with just a little more movement for everybody.
Alright, focus up. I need to focus up too. Pinex. Dead
you see
center.
how-
Go to water.
This is stacks, right?
Or live. Oh,
Alright.
probably
Center up.
fine.
We're going alpha. Knockback immune now.
Yeah, don't be in the water side.
Oops, yeah. I'm gonna dodge this.
Red.
guy.
Bust.
how
We just
late
want to
is-
reset. Can you no reset it? There's not enough healing. Output.
But
There's
I
an
mean,
AoE
that
after.
would have been, yeah.
It would help me a lot if you can call water or lightning once we know where we're going.
What do you mean?
Say water plus north.
Yeah. Or on the first one also, right?
Sorry.
Just
I'm
say
sorry. Uh-huh.
it's. I'll just pay more attention. That's fine.
Okay. Oh, you mean north
Because
plus
the
safe
thing
spot?
is, I'm waiting to see if it's stack or spread to know exactly where I'm going, and once I see that, I need to think
Which
about
element?
either
First
get
or
knocked
second
or
element?
What?
both.
No. So the second one, it doesn't matter what the elements are. Because
Okay,
you
so
will
I'm not-
always go where he tells you,
Right.
right? He will say go north, and you will go north regardless of what the elements are, right?
Yes.
The problem is with that one, right? So that one, it was between the two unsafe spots.
Let me describe what is tripping me up
Okay.
first.
Sure.
So the thing that specifically keeps getting me with the lightning is that I see that it's lightning, and then I'm thinking about, okay, if it's stack, then I need to position here, and if it's spread, I need to position here. And then when I see it stack or spread, I no longer remember that it's lightning. If
So
that
let's
makes
say
sense.
let's say I call out water. Okay, I call out
Mhm.
water. What's the problem here? I'll say water stack. What's
Did
confusing
you say lightning that time actually?
I did say go to
You
water.
did? Okay.
I said go to water.
And again, you have, from the time that the lightning water goes out, you have almost 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just right.
Let's pull again. Let's
Okay,
let me
yeah.
know exactly what's the problem, and I'll try to fix it. The call out, if that's the yeah. Right now I'm confused too.
We can talk about it during break.
Sure.
When are we breaking, by the way?
Break
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
7
Or
hours actually.
yeah. Or okay. Here, we'll do the pull first. Rifle pop flat rig.
DPS tether. DPS Nisi. DPS need both Nisi and tether. Thanks, healers. Give DPS the Nisi. Then DPS, you're going center for the tether. DPS center. Wait. Okay, well, we gotta get out now.
Oh my god.
Wait, this one.
Oh my god.
My
Grab
bad.
the
I was
bus
late
potato.
too.
I'm gonna try
Hello?
something after this.
Satyr, can you invuln this one?
Yeah, I will. Invuln's coming. No need to heal. Invuln the next one for now, Kieran. Right, dead center for Pinex. Go to water. Stack after. Dead center. We're going to beta. Knockback immune now. Slowly spread. Invuln incoming.
I'll get the rest. Just heal the body.
Big AoE, stack behind the boss. I'm gonna give you wings here, this one hurts. Is this yours, Karen?
Soil.
Yes.
Behind the boss.
This side. Good.
True north.
Alternate.
Oh, my bad.
Remember, melee, stay max melee. Range, you're doing perfectly fine.
You can look where lightning is, where you're gonna go afterwards.
Lightning is safe, is it?
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm just
I'll
saying
call out
it's
later, but
Yours.
thank you. Heather. Move.
Oh, that's so close.
Lightning, 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 lightning.
Bruno, you need. Yeah.
All good, all good. Continue. It's Bruno.
Heal. Heal. Focus healing.
I have
Yours.
no mitigation. I guess I could save barrier for that. $7.
Next. Clock spots, clock spots, please. Clock spots, clock spots.
Remember, you have to do the wiggle again. DPS,
DPS
tethers.
need the tether. Get a tether and get out.
Sorry, I didn't know which way we were.
All good, all good. Keep going, keep going.
I
Oh.
die here.
Yeah.
Clock spots, again. Clock spots, clock spots. It's okay, keep going. Keep comes clean. Clock spots. All towers will be filled, don't worry.
Yours.
Knight, got it.
They don't.
My
I need to be
in-law's
alive.
gonna run off.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, fine.
You have time, you have time. He comes clean.
DPS
Yeah.
debuffs. DPS debuffs.
And tethers as well.
Yes. DPS,
DPS
debuffs
debuff.
and tethers.
Debuffs
first, then
Go to
tethers.
clock spots first. Clock spots. Back to your clock spots. Same rule, same rule.
Nieces. DPS Nieces. Now DPS,
DPS clocks,
tethers.
tethers. Go.
Your center.
Everyone wiggle. Make sure all of you are wiggling. Perfect.
No.
Buster
Right.
incoming.
And
I'm
we need
gonna
to swap.
cover. I'm gonna cover. I'm
Mine?
gonna cover.
Okay.
Watch Karen and Crusader Self. One more Pinex and then we're gonna see end of phase.
This would.
Same
this
thing,
next 2 minute
same
would be the
thing.
pot
Keep comes
window.
clean, keep comes clean, center up. Dead center. We're gonna go to lightning, go to lightning, go to lightning, go to lightning, and we're
It's
stacking
knockback.
after.
It's knockback
Knockback
window.
first. Knockback first.
Left.
Go to lightning. Stack. Center up, dead center, keep going, dead center. We're gonna go beta, 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 beta. Keep.
Not
Knockback
back, not
immune.
back, not back. Another green spread.
Red, take your time. This one has a lot of time. Take your time.
Big AoE incoming.
Fine.
2 AoEs
Get
and then
center.
enrage.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Tank
no,
LB or
that's
healer LB?
real
Tank LB or
fast.
healer LB?
That's
Okay,
insane.
wipe it.
Jared, you
this
want to
one.
see Enrage or no?
Yeah, see enraged.
No.
Live. See enraged. I want to see it.
Yeah. Just to have a manager for it.
Tell us the exact
So-
time if we can move.
You did.
Can you vote? Oh, you're dead.
I'm dead.
Oh, there's a third.
That's, I'm for that spread, that particular one. I'm gonna spread somewhere near the center because yeah, that was like real fast cast.
Is this the enraged
Um,
cast?
it should be, yeah.
Okay, there
Okay,
is
so
a-
there are,
Oh, okay.
11.
there are three rewides after the last set of tiles there. That's good to know. And the first one is very fast.
Okay, I'm gonna
Uh,
check one thing. This is early in the poll.
We're
After
gonna have
you
to
grab.
re-instance, by the way. Do we
Sure,
want to
sure,
just
let's
take
do it,
our
yeah,
break
yeah.
now instead of waiting 15 minutes in the next instance?
No, I wanna try something within the 15 minutes if that's okay.
Okay.
Just
I'm
go
gonna go to the
Um,
bathroom real quick
Sure,
before
sure,
you
sure,
explain it.
sure, sure.
Same.
I have not looked at the next
Phase
fight.
two-
I did
That's fine.
not
That's fine.
expect.
I'll take a look at it and I'll explain the same thing we did this morning. I'll do the same thing once you get
Okay.
back from.
let me repair real quickly.
Sure.
But yeah.
We need
Oh
to
yeah,
do more
please
cleaning.
do
yeah.
repair.
Yeah, we need to figure out what the fuck to do with buffs because that's gonna be wonky.
It looks like we won't have a problem with the DPS check though for that. Is it just
Uh,
50%?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if there's no
50%.
death and everyone potted, it shouldn't have been a problem, and we shouldn't need
Yeah,
to
it was
align
just
anything.
10%. Yeah.
For the
so-
first one at least. Yeah.
Yeah, phase 2, my friend's stuck on it. He said they keep getting to 0.5% because he's on Dancer. Apparently, people are blaming
Oh
him for not
God.
being on Bard.
Oh
Apparently,
God.
Dancer
Or
is
the
like
0.5,
less damage.
but sure. Yeah,
I want to check something actually about that. Let's see.
sure.
I will put
We can go in for now. I'm just gonna be looking up stuff.
I'll put Shake on the first of those 3 decollations.
Okay, that sounds
If that seems the most useful, unless you'd prefer it on stack spreads before that.
good. Put it on the. Put
My
it on
thought
the on the stack spread. Put it on the
So
stack
my
spread.
thought on
Actually.
putting it on Decolation Crusader is that it's effectively the same, but also people will be low and get the healing from it beforehand.
Holy
No,
shit!
no, but give the shake before, and because the desolation comes right after the stack.
I'm back.
So if they're
Right, but
shielded,
people
then
should
it's
be-
less to heal.
No, but the shield will get taken off for the stack or spread if I put it before the stack or spread.
Then do you just want to put it on the second one? I'll veil it because veil heals and gives shield.
Shield or Shake also heals. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
shake also heals.
That's why I'm saying I'll put it on the first Decolation so it heals.
Okay,
and
yeah.
then shields.
If it heals, put it on the first, and I'll put it second. Okay, that's good. Okay, the one thing I want to quickly
Put it
do
on the
before
third,
we
not
end.
second Crusader.
So, Cherry,
Yeah.
the current rank 1 world dancer is below a 20th percentile bard.
Yo, if I can swap the Bard.
We'll see. Yeah. Can we put on markers? Do a quick poll.
What?
Uh,
Why?
Oh, is he not
No,
swapping
don't-
Bard?
No,
No,
it
no,
was, he
no.
was not
Man.
being serious.
He needs to.
Debated.
Yeah, he needs to like learn the whole job.
I know, like, the fundamentals. It's just, will I be able to execute those
Right.
fundamentals?
Just do it
while
on
doing
dancer
mechanics?
if
Yeah.
you find. Like, just do it.
I could give it a try.
We'll
I
see
mean,
if we need the DPS
Yeah.
at all.
I'll put
Are
on
we
second
breaking?
because it likely we shouldn't see
Okay.
the third one, to be honest.
If you think we're gonna see the third, save your reprisal for third, then.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Bring us in.
I can't. Crystal's one side.
Yeah, Crystal's in there. So the thing I'm gonna try out is after you grab tether, just stay center. Don't go out.
There'll be 4 tethers center, everyone will die.
Correct. No, they overlap 2 and nobody died. I wanna see it.
You just want to kill us, football? Okay.
Nobody
Oh,
died.
God.
OP is fucking phase 2. What?
Alright, give 20.
Alright, we do one
Wait,
pull where everyone
okay.
dies immediately.
Once you grab tether, you stay center.
Hey, wait, we're not.
Oh, you
This is a
said
fake
die
poll. Why are we
immediately.
resetting?
What?
Oh my god.
Why? Yeah, Karen.
No,
why?
I heard die immediately. I
Yeah,
thought
so
you
don't
wanted to
say
do-
that, Karen. Why are
Okay.
you making
Wait.
people confused?
How do you want me to die?
We are
No,
killing
no, 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 no,
ourselves
no,
to
you're
the
not
just-
killing
tethers.
just-
yourself.
Okay,
You're not. Just
don't-
do the mechanic.
When
do the
when
mechanic.
the
Ah.
first tethers go out, grab your tether and stay center. Is what Crusader would
Okay.
like.
Okay, thank you.
So,
I'm very tired.
Monk is currently doing about 20% more damage at its top tier.
I mean, unless we're gonna swap classes, there's no real point looking at it right now, right?
No, it's just funny to see.
Let's focus.
DPS are the ones killing themselves with the tether.
So get to joke around before pull, but don't joke around during pull.
Are we?
Thanks, healers. Debuff
Thanks, healers.
DPS
Get the name.
tethers.
Are we doing it correctly, or are we killing ourselves continually?
Let's go center. Center if you
DPS
have
will
the
grab
tether.
the tethers and stay center. just humor Crusader for this one pull. It will take only a few minutes.
Which one is
Thanks,
which?
healers. Need Bruno grab from Alva. Bruno got
Bruno
Alva.
for me.
DPS go
Yes,
middle and
tethers,
stay.
grab them and stay center. Mine needs to be.
Crystal didn't do it. It's fine.
Do what?
Okay, so if it's 2,
That was 3.
then yeah, wipe,
We have
wipe,
magic
yeah,
phone.
that's 3.
I just noticed something, by the way. I was
Crusader,
standing in
the
that-
thing that you can stack
Yeah, so
isn't
there's,
the,
no, there was no. Listen. The reason I'm saying this is
VCs,
because I
not
saw
the-
Karen get hit by one of those and
Yeah,
she
I
lived.
got hit by Curse of Casting and didn't die. I dodged it.
No, cursive casting is the Nisi.
Debuff.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
you can get hit by the Nisi, not the tethers.
Yeah, then yeah. I did not realize that was Nisi.
There was something that people got hit by. I don't know which one. I might be mistaken, but yeah.
I.
And
I do have
the
one
tanks can
question.
take the tanks could stand in that, right?
No.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. Could you?
Why?
You've had
No.
you've had the wrong things before and lived, right? At the beginning when we
I
were
pressed
talking,
home
you
game.
took
I pressed
yeah.
home game.
Okay.
I think you
well,
get
then
damage
don't.
down.
It's because I invulned it. And yes, you get a damage down. At
Okay,
least you get
let's
a
do a
damage down
good
if you have the
poll
wrong
and
DC.
then break.
I do have one question. For towers and tethers, if DPS need tethers, are we rotating clockwise or are we rotating counterclockwise?
Same thing as before. Go to the middle, have everyone grab them, and then go out.
Go out. Yes. Okay.
Clockwise.
So are we going
No.
out clockwise or
Yeah,
counterclockwise?
clockwise.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should
Clockwise. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
One good pull, then break.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait. Can you repeat what do you mean by going out clockwise?
Like I would be going
Okay, so
south
the-
with my
the-
tether.
The towers are intercards, so you need to be cardinals with your tethers.
Oh, I understand. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Because we went the same way. Because I was
Got it.
thinking partners.
Clockwise. Always go clockwise and then go back to your clock spot immediately.
And
Yep.
tanks, healers, or DPS with whoever's in the towers, make sure you plant in the towers and don't move, because otherwise grabbing the tethers is going to be very hard for people.
Alright.
Tanks healer is grabbing tether. Tanks healer is tether. DPS need the Nisi. Tanks healers, you are
Healers
getting
need
rid
the
of your
Nisi?
debuff.
Tank healer both. Tank healer
Okay,
both.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have one.
Crystal to Isabeau. And grab
Tanks healer
your
center.
tethers, tanks healers.
You're good.
Keep wiggling until everyone has them.
Gunner up. Home again.
Were we supposed to spot already? I didn't hear it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Even if we get to phase 2, I don't really care.
Okay, cool.
Alright, focus up. Dead center. Pynex incoming. Go to water. Go to water. And we're spreading. Spread.
Yes, you were probably spotting the crystal. Go top later.
Recommend
It's
people-
Charlie. Knockback immune.
People, you need to always knock back immune whenever it does the shift. Every single time. You need to catch
did,
both
but
with
it
the
was
knockback
late.
immune.
Okay.
Don't wait for the call.
Yeah, don't wait for the call. I call out exactly as when you should press it, but if you
Yeah.
hear then press, it's too late. Yeah.
So, Crystal, instead of going middle, you want to go right of the boss, is what we decided? No?
I have a question.
Go for it.
Did I hit Alva and Frawley with my AoE from my
Yeah.
tether,
Can you confirm?
and you were
Okay.
fine?
Yeah. I'm not sure if the AOE is just smaller than indicated.
We're
Or
taking
if
break
you
now,
can't be
right?
hit.
So we can take a look at the VOD and logs.
Okay.
Um,
We'll take a break here. We'll take a break here.
Wait.
Green,
I'll,
where did it
yeah,
show on your screen? Because I got
yes, I'll
the
share
spread
screen.
marker on
Yeah.
4.
Let me talk something before we go. Can everyone? It's okay. Everyone okay with 2-hour break instead of a 3?
Yes.
Could I
Yes.
take
Yep.
2 hours and 15 minutes so I can sleep for 2 hours?
Okay, so we'll take 2:30. We'll move back in 2:30. Right, 2 hours and
Thank
30
you.
minutes.
So
Right,
at
2 hours 30 minutes. All right, take
12:30.
your leave.
Is that correct?
12:30, correct. PST. Take your leave, and I'll see you guys in 12:30. And people who need to stay, and we'll have a
Alright,
chat.
Crystal, I'll share screen.
Okay.
And find it real quick. So Phoenix. And then in this case, water is going to be safe. So Crusader's going to be at C. Frawley's at B. I'm at where I am now. And then you'd be at D. Or D towards the boss.
Can you check something for me, Karen?
One
Is the
second.
boss facing
Can
you?
we resolve this first?
Sure.
Yes,
No,
please
because
keep watching.
I'll play it. Yes, he turns to follow me, by the way, Crusader. He does.
then it's safe to say Crystal's always behind the boss.
You're always behind the boss. No,
Me?
you're not always behind the boss.
Right, exactly. She's always she's
No.
always behind the boss.
In this case, you're behind the boss.
Okay, so it changes. Okay,
It changes because where Frawley is changes.
because you changes, right? Because you changed. Yeah, that's fine.
The only way I can do that is not going to water.
Correct.
Yes,
You don't go to water.
that's true.
You do not go to water. You have to look if poison's safe or fire is safe, and you go to that tile. If it's spread, that is.
So
That's going to be annoying.
we cannot have two people with static positions based on only water. Actually, can we? We can. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we do.
As for that setup, it would have been fine if Rolly was
So,
maximum.
Crystal, would you prefer always go right of the water tile? If that makes sense? So whichever you look at the water and you go to the right side, so in this case you would have been at A. Does that make sense to you?
I mean, so the thing is, with my current gap closer, no matter where I go, I'll always end up somewhere under the boss.
Right, but the worry is if you end up a little bit far out and you're on the same side as somebody, then it'll overlap. So we want to put you on a different side from other people anyway, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can tell me which one works better for your brain. Either you look at the two unsafe spots and always go to the right side of it, or you look at the one safe spot and always go to the right side of it.
I'll